Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, Pirate Gang? Welcome to the one and the only Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Often imitated, never duplicated. Make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel if you are brand new. If you are brand new to the Rumboyz Fantasy Network, you have no idea what happens here. Subscribe. Enjoy the live chat. Hit that like button. Everyone hit that like button. Let the YouTube algorithm know that you are going to enjoy this content tonight because, well, you are going to enjoy this content tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rumboyz After Dark here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Let's go ahead and just dive right in and get our panelists, our panel of fantasy guru, expert, comedy specialist extraordinaires. Ladies and gentlemen, first up, he is representing the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. You can also catch his writing, what do you mean typing? I guess over on Football Absurdity, and also catch him on podcasts everywhere that you can listen to podcasts with the Lateral Crew. Give it up for Herms NFL. Welcome into the dojo, sir.
We did it.
Let's go. I'm digging the Sean Taylor jersey, by the way. I just got to start off with that.
Of course.
Ladies and gentlemen, next up, also representing the Rumboyz Fantasy Network, and also you can catch his graphics with the Triple Play team, and then also with Real Deal, and he's also dropping Wallpaper Wednesdays, and he also coaches high school football like every other week. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the man with the cutoffs, Z2 Fantasy.
What's up, boys? How's it going?
What's good, bro? That Tar Heels hat, man. I'm gonna keep referencing that joint. Like, it's so fire.
Shout out to my homie Zant. He copied it for me.
Hey, already, yo, college basketball season gonna be starting soon. Cannot fucking wait to cheer on my Tar Heels. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, this man is a writer with Fantasy Six Pack, also a Rumboyz Fantasy Network personality, and also a SportsMe app personality as well. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Pang's Picks.
What is up, everybody? I'm finally back. So I got me a green screen. That's what took me a minute to get set up today.
Yeah, we gotta.
It'll be cool as Robbie.
Yeah, we gotta get you some images. To toss back there. And we got you. Baby steps.
What I need is the green screen to have cutoffs, and I'll be good to go.
Oh my goodness. Oh Lord.
Just green screen those two arms up in here. I'll stand like this the whole time, so you'll take a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, next up. He is new to the Rumboyz Fantasy Network and also whooping ass and taking names in the Scott Fish Bowl. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for St. Pat FF. Woo!
I was like, he's winning in Fishbowl, man. I was like, that's definitely not me for that intro.
well, luckily, you're already here, Sean. I'm glad that you enjoyed the new intro. Shout out to Steven Johnson, Mr. Steven Roto, man, on Twitter. He's an awesome dude. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, he is a writer, a graphic designer, and on-air personality, all around good guy. Hailing from the 66666 Canada, stand up, Raji Harris.
666. Also interior designer. You forgot that. You figured that out last Sunday, remember?
I forgot. Yeah, you are an interior designer. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, representing the SportsMe app, representing the Smoke Show over on Fantasy Points Media. Give it up for Smokey Hell in FL.
Ooh, yeah. What is cracking?
Yeah.
Everything's good. I'm here now.
Yeah, it's going to be an amazing night. Amazing. I don't know why is Ping doing? Okay, all right. Pang will be back.
Pang didn't want to be having to go after my takes today.
Yeah,
so
dude, Mr.
wanted to reset the order.
Doodoo Butter himself. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, you guys, she is new over on the Dr. Roto team. You guys can catch her breaking down offensive lines and giving you guys a perspective as to how offensive lines affect your fantasy rosters. She does topic of the day over on the SportsMe app and drops in every once in a while here over on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. And also my coworker and co-host over on It's a Vibe. It's a Vibe. Yeah. Maddie Crow.
What's up, guys? I am an overcommitter, if you can't tell.
Yeah, you have a lot of titles now, and then also you have a league of our own. Like my gosh, like you've blown up. Like I remember when you were just a little bitty analyst.
Oh, she was never little. She was just not as discovered by the Twitter community. That's what
I wasn't confident enough to invite myself onto places, and now I have the confidence, so I can just say, "Hey, Robbie, let me hang out."
Hey, you were always welcome. Damn, like I feel like I had to hit my fantasy football P Diddy, and like I just discovered this amazing talent, and then boom, here we are. Ladies and gentlemen,
it is a big thanks to you.
Hey, I appreciate you. You're a star in this industry. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have one final panelist backstage. Ladies and gentlemen, he writes literally fucking everywhere. From Rumboyz to Ball Blast to In Between Media. Right when Nimblu Numbers. He's a personality on Chalk Blocked, which is an amazing show that you guys should check out. I can't keep naming everything that he does because he's just that extraordinary. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Also CEO of his own seasonings and hot sauce, Bo McBig Time, Hot Box himself. What's going on?
Good evening, Robert. How are you tonight?
Robert.
That was holy shit. You put my government out there as if people didn't already know. Damn. I haven't been called that.
Yeah, what's good, Bobby?
Oh, Lord. All right. Ladies and gentlemen,
it's been great.
Hey, we're just getting started. Ladies and gentlemen, this show is brought to you by monkeyknifefight.com and the Monkey Knife Fight app. Daily fantasy prop action. Get on over there. Utilize promo code Rumboyz. Can I just get you guys at the bottom of the panel just to give us a little Vanna White action there? There we go. Promo code Rumboyz. We're going to match you on your very first deposit all the way up to $100. You want to throw 20, we'll match you on the 20. You want to throw 60, we match you on the 60. But you might as well get the whole value. Deposit a hundo. We're going to match you on a hundo. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Also brought to you by the SportsMe app. Link is in the description. And also our Streamlabs bot will be dropping that link throughout the duration of the live chat.
You really dropped the ball on the Vanna White thing. No effort.
Seriously, Pang. And he didn't. And Robbie didn't say that I was part of SportsMe either. And that's
you are part of sports, dude. I can't say all your titles. Let's get into the show, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know, we all know what they're here for. Cheers to me. Cheers to you, all the Rumboyz and girls. What it do? I'm about to have another long night. Let's get it.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Only the Guinness.
Yep, we're getting started. First topic of the night, we do go in a fantasy football snake draft order. We begin with Herms NFL. Following the release of league emails of, John Gruden and this whole Washington football team conundrum and da-da-da-da-da, how should fantasy managers approach starting their Las Vegas Raiders? And what is the outlook of this team from an NFL standpoint moving forward? Herms, take it away.
All right. Well, to be perfectly honest, from a fantasy standpoint, it's really tough to be able to attempt to even try to, I don't know, because like putting yourself in like the minds of an entire group of people and figuring out how that's going to affect their performance is really beyond me. So instead of answering your question, I'm going to go rogue and talk about something completely different, but still related, because this shit with John Gruden obviously stems from the larger investigation into the Washington football team. So who knows how much shit came out about them. So, in order for them to be like, this could get really bad, what should we do instead? Oh, I know. Why don't we just leverage the fact that there's a dead former play of ours that everybody loves that we should have honored properly years ago, and let's retire his number on Sunday without telling anybody, including his younger brother, who, when asked by 106.7 The Fan, radio station in our area, He found out like fucking 4 days ago. So honestly, look, here's the thing. I would have fucking gone. Okay. I would have fucking gone. Sean Taylor was one of my favorite players when I was a kid. I fucking cried when I found out he died, dude. That shit hurt, man. He should have been honored years ago. This should have happened a long fucking time ago. And I'm fucking livid that they are using his tragic death as like a, hey, look over here, instead of giving him the respect that he actually deserves. So it's just like, you know what? I'm using my soapbox because like, I'm just saying, you know what? Like I could have answered the question, but this was more important to me. It was. I apologize, but like, dude, Sean fucking Taylor, seriously, come on, you can't do him like that.
You do you. I like what you said here.
I agree with you. Who's actually heard about the raid that they had going on there?
Oh, that's
not very many people. Yeah. You know why? Because it was overshadowed by this, and they did that on purpose.
Can I just say why
it was a callous decision to just.
Can I just state first off, Tree, I love this comment here. They called AB a madman. He was right all along. He still did some fuck shit in between, you know, being correct.
A little bit.
Bags of gummy dicks and everything.
Wait, that's fucked up.
That aside, why is it Washington teams? I get Washington. You know, I'm from the DC area, known as the murder cap. Why is Washington football teams always getting raided? Didn't Gilbert Arenas get the damn Wizards raided back in the day?
Yeah, it's because of the investigation that they have going on right now. First of all,
it's the most DC shit.
But it goes back to this summer whenever they're like, oh, our owner's a complete prickhead and he's disgusting. He's a gross pig who hits on every employee he has and makes them feel like the only way to keep their job is to blow him. So what do? They say, oh, the wife is now part owner. Like that's going to make a big difference. So then they're doing this investigation and they just keep doing things. They're so shady. I'm sorry, Robbie. I know that's your team, but they're so shady over there. They're running that entire organization into the ground.
Yep.
Yeah. No. Hey, don't worry. I have a lot to say, and I'm gonna rant, but I'm gonna let Z2 go next.
Well, I guess I'll talk about the Raiders.
The Raiders.
I mean, the Raiders' fantasy options were Derek Carr, Darren Waller, and now Hunter Renfro because he seems to be a PPR machine. And I think they're going to stay where they have been. I mean, I think Waller's still a top 3 tight end. Renfro's still a solid flex play, and then Derek Carr, you start in 2 QB leagues, and that's about it. But guys like Ruggs and Edwards that we were hoping to make a leap, I think it kind of stalls it out a little bit because we need to see how this offense fluctuates now. And then the Raiders' offensive line is just dog shit. So trusting Jacobs and Drake week to week, if you have to, I'm sorry, you should have drafted better, but that's my take on it.
Do better. My God. Bro, just do better. Just do better. Wow.
They'll probably end up last in the division.
Yeah, but Cleveland Farrell's so good though.
He was worth that for number 4 pick, I can tell you that.
We're not doing Pat, your turn.
I'll echo a lot of what Tobes just said. Waller stays the same. He's your tight end 3 or 4, depending on how you feel about him. I do think this could be a positive for Jacobs. It might shift play calling a little bit, focus of the game. But Jacobs hasn't looked shifty enough. We've talked about that on Rumday Night Football. We've talked about it on Thursday Night Football. He's not able to shift and make defenders miss like he could his rookie year and even last year. So if he can get that quickness back, he could still be a good option in that offense. I think the biggest beneficiary of the coaching change could be Hunter Renfro, who's already having a great season. I don't expect Waller to get 20 targets with a game with the new coach. And I expect Renfro to pick up the slack on that and continue to be a PPR monster.
Is it bad? You just said Hunter Renfro's name, and then like his face and what he was wearing the night of the jersey reveal, like popped in my head. Like this man, everyone else was just dappered down. Everyone rocking their chains. They got Gucci and everything, and he is dressed like he is about to drop down in the church pews, bro. I was like, the rest of your colleagues are dressed vastly different for this event. They are ready to shine, and you are.
I love it though because he didn't bat an eye. He owned that shit.
He did.
That's a don't give a fuck attitude.
I love that.
Yeah, and he didn't drink that night too, and his wife very very amazed with him. So I'm sorry, Pat. You said Hunter Renfro, and I just immediately went back to that night, and I was like, good dude, man, just such a great guy.
In a start 3 wide receiver league, he is must start every week from here on out.
Okay, Raji.
You got the son.
I'm just thanks, Dad. Anyways, I'm just basically just gonna repeat what everyone else said. Fucking shout out Sean Taylor and then start Hunter Renfro and Darren Waller. I don't know if there's much else to say. Also, Dan Snyder's a piece of shit. Let's go back into that. Did y'all know this guy? Okay. Apart from the Sean Taylor stuff and whatever else he did you guys know he hired someone to clear out like fucking 40 acres of wilderness in front of his house on the hill so he had a better view?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I see.
Because of course he fucking did.
Exactly.
Sure. It was probably actually only 20, but just to impress everybody, he said it was 40.
Dan Snyder.
When you got money, you can.
We've been wanting to get rid of Snyder since the 90s, since when he got the team, when he first took over, since FedEx Field was called Jack Kent Cook. Before sponsors took over stadiums.
It's been a fucking nightmare ever since. Jesus Christ.
It's
been so hard to support that team.
My foot so far up Dan Snyder's ass that it comes out of his mouth, and I give him what soul really feels like. Get it, soul? All right, I don't have to explain that joke, and that's just terrible.
I love that movie.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Smokey Hell, NFL, give him hell.
I really don't got much more to add to that, to be honest. The thing I'm really curious about is, are we going to see any difference in usage with some of these other guys? Like, are we going to finally see some regular usage as it should be for Bryan Edwards? Can we get some targets for this guy?
Well, let's keep in mind. Hold on, let's keep in mind. It's a fucking special teams coordinator who's going to be calling the plays. Like why they didn't deflect to an offensive coordinator, I have no idea. It's
because the special team coach is the only coach that works with every unit on the field. It makes the most
Gruden
sense.
was the de facto offensive coordinator for that team.
We know that hiring special teams coaches and putting them in head coach positions doesn't really work over really well. Smokey, your thoughts.
Honestly, we can sit here and speculate all day on him until we see it on the field and see what's really going to be happening with these guys. It's just that. So you just got to stay the course with what if you're plugging pieces in. Obviously, Waller and Renfro's been said, but yeah, you just got to stay the course for at least another week or so just to see if anything changes. But if you see some buy low opportunities, I go for it.
Pang.
So, funny enough, Smokey kind of hit what I was going to talk about. I was like, maybe we might see usage from different players. There's a good chance. And Bryan Edwards is a guy I think that could be the guy. Or maybe they use Henry Ruggs more than making it run straight. You know, like, oh, hey, buddy, like, go straight. Again, please. More straight. Perfect. Nailed it. Just like John Green told you, just go straight.
Just go. No, they really do not diversify that man's route
speed and go that way. Like
this. Can you count to 9, Henry? Henry, can you count to 9? Because that's the route you're running. 9.
Exactly. All right. What was your 40 time? Do it again. Like, right? Like, it's just like really stupid.
Want to see me run to that hill?
Run, Forrest, run.
Want to see me do it again?
Yeah. So that's the one thing I would probably look at first is that does the first round pick, do something different besides run straight? Like, John Ross level shit. Which, by the way, John Ross's touchdowns to like catching is ridiculous if you actually look at his actual stats. But
I'm gonna need that memed with what Herm just said. The want to see me do it again. Freaking Henry Ruggs running his 40, like the front camera view of him running his 40, and then right next to that, him just hitting a 9 route. Just every
route is just him doing it. Yeah.
Henry Ruggs SpongeBob meme. Boom. We can make it happen.
Followed by that, I would say we've seen weirder coaches be promoted before as interim coaches. Like the Dolphins used Dan Campbell when he was a tight end coach, and put him as a head coach. So at least with special teams, it's at least not a tight end coach, right? And Dan Campbell actually did pretty well for the Dolphins because now he's a head coach now. So years later. So I'm not gonna say he can't do something. At least he might use Josh Jacobs more. He might use Kenyon Drake, the guy they paid money for. I don't know.
Plus,
It
let's
can't be
not
as
clown
bad
the
as
special
John
teams
Gruden.
coordinator.
Hey.
Wasn't John Harbaugh a special teams coordinator before he got the gig with the Ravens? I mean, like,
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
just
things
saying.
happen, and he might give us players that we haven't seen before. So let's hope it gets better, and because the last 2 games have been really bad.
I'm afraid that it won't. Maddie.
I mean, I don't know how it gets worse.
Yeah. I don't have a whole lot to add to the conversation. They've pretty much covered it, but yeah, that offensive line is terrible. I mean, you guys want to talk about Josh Jacobs and Drake and that they're not utilizing them. Well, like, I don't know how you would, because they are 31st in run block win rate. It's horrific. It's terrible. They have a 53% win rate for pass blocking. So, I mean, you don't have a whole lot of options. You don't have a super agile quarterback who can scramble and make big plays. So, I don't know. I think that they're pretty limited. It's not looking great. I do like Waller still. I like Renfro. I think that I agree with the fact if you have Jacobs or Drake, like, that sucks. Maybe better luck next year. Or maybe you'll get a trade. I don't know.
Hey, fire take, and like I said, that's why she's just blowing up. Bo, big
So
time.
I'm going to cover both of these teams because I have a lot to say about both of them. Washington football team, my whole life has been a poverty franchise. And really that's just the way it is. They have a shitty owner who's a shitty human being. He's surrounded himself with shitty people who cover for him. He's been going on this for 15 years now, where he's been building an empire of shit in Washington, D.C. And to be considered shitty in the nation's capital is an all-time accomplishment in life. To be that shitty, where even politicians look and go, Dan Snyder, dude, what the fuck?
That's when you know.
Can you imagine what it takes to knock the stink off a politician? Dan Snyder does that in his sleep.
He's like, all I did was cut funny to orphanages, man. But Dan Snyder, you fucked up.
Seriously. Like it's unbelievable how much dysfunction is going in here at so many levels of society.
It's the most DC shit ever, though. That's why it's the most DC shit ever, though, right? Like,
you guys want to know what's wild is the amount of people that have been CC'd on these emails that we've now seen. Are you kidding me?
Insane.
I've lost so much respect for every single person, and I'm like you didn't think, hey, this is a little fucked up. Maybe I should, even if you don't want to say anything, leak that shit.
Not
let
a word.
Social media take over.
This shit is the equivalent. This shit is the equivalent when your wife finds your freaking group chat and she's like, "Y'all freaking talk about what?"
Oh my god, the thieves chat,
bro.
That is no way, Jose.
You want to know what this is like? I'm sorry. I'm really bad at interrupting. I'm going to stop after this. This is like, I don't know if you guys have seen Mean Girls, but when they find the burn book and she copies and throws pages everywhere and they all are going crazy, like tearing people's hair out and stuff, that's exactly what's happening with Washington.
And they're doing it
Mom,
every day.
save me. I'm scared.
Yeah.
Now that you just mentioned Mean Girls, I gotta say you can't sit with.
I've caught wind of some of these actual emails, and you can kind of follow. I used to study. I was pre-law for a while, so I did a lot of legal research. I spent a lot of time nerding out in the law library and writing briefs for future cops because they were too dumb to write their own.
Sounds terrible.
But it was actually quite nice because I learned how to break down humongous volumes of bullshit. And these emails remind me going back to the law library where I don't see this ending anytime soon. And guess what? Look who has taken the fall every step of the way. None of them belong to the Washington football team at this point. So they have so many tentacles in the NFL and powerful people within the league that you're going to see so many more heads roll around the football team than within the football team, because everybody's going to take a fall before Dan Snyder does, before Jay Gruden does, because he's going to be guillotined next. All of the people that are no longer with the team are going to fall first. And because Dan Snyder has so much influence and he's paid off so many people, including NFL referees, that you're going to find that Dan Snyder is going to be the very last domino to fall. And it's not going to be for probably another 10 years.
When you have money,
Yeah.
You can buy your way out of shit.
Yeah.
Like
And he's not getting out of this one, but it's going to be a long time before he sees his day.
I'm hoping heads freaking roll in Washington, and his is one of them. You know, and I'm praying to the great Jeff Bezos. Please buy our team and name it Amazon Stadium. What?
Oh my god! I mean, I'm sure that there's a decent chance that'll happen, and I will torpedo myself into the sun the minute that happens.
He's got a rocket for you.
B, hold on, Gary V. I know that you want to buy. I know that you want to buy the Jets, Gary V. But please think about Washington. Please, Gary. Please. The amount of marketing that oh god.
Honestly, Robbie, we could probably start a GoFundMe or like set up a Venmo account, and we could probably raise enough money to become owners at this point. So many people hate him.
Let's just say
just
that
go
I'm
Green
not going
Bay
to be a part of that
Packers
because
with
you don't want to
the
read my emails.
Everybody
either.
shares.
My emails aren't racist, but they're not exactly clean either.
Fucking Bo. Oh.
But I want to talk about the Raiders real quick before you kill me.
See, mine's clean racism though. That's mine.
Let's run that take. Let's run that take real quick because I want to get into the next topic. I'm excited about this.
Raiders. I don't think anything's going to change. They're already the softest franchise in the league. Their 3-0 start was the most fraudulent thing I've ever seen. Their offense, you're only as strong as your team leader, and that's Derek Carr, and his mascara is still running. So I'm going to say that they're going to win a maximum of 2 more games the rest of the year.
You were saving that line, weren't you?
I use that line all the damn time.
Ping, stop kicking them.
Looks like a fucking Egyptian prince out there.
Yeah.
You know what it is? I have different mics going on. Give me a second to fix that.
All good. Hey, Raj.
No, Derek Carr's Charmin
what you
soft.
just
He
said.
always
Say what
has
you
been.
just
He
said in
always
the
will
private
be.
chat.
So
Hold
the
on.
Raiders can
Oh,
suck.
you want me to? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Over under 3 weeks for the name reveal so that they can divert the attention to something else.
I love it.
That'll buy him some time.
Don't you guys?
Right.
No, it's going to the Colts. I was going to say Hard Knocks is coming mid-season, but that's going to the Colts.
I think.
Sorry,
Washington-
Dan Snyder. The Cowboys' name is already taken.
Let's get into the very next topic. So this one, we're gonna before we get back into being
actually,
super
never mind.
nerdy and analytical, and the shit that we always do. I want to break up the monotony, and this topic comes from the SportsMe app. It's like one that I did. I'm just gonna say that honestly, and we're just gonna bring it here. Build your dream Super Bowl matchup. Okay, this includes location as well. All right, so give us location and all that good stuff. So pick your 2 teams, AFC, NFC, what you want to see, and then give me 3 artists. Okay, to build your perfect Super Bowl halftime show. You only get 3 though. No resurrecting people. I'm gonna remove that rule because people are all
hologram.
That's the Aladdin rule, right? You can't bring somebody back from the dead.
Yeah. No bringing people back from the dead. Like I don't want zombie Big Pun on stage. Like you can catch me in a dirty bed. Like I just don't want to see that.
Zombie Big Pun would be pretty sick.
One of mine was gonna be Biz Marquee, and that sucks.
Bro,
That's like recent though, so like I feel like that.
Yo, live beatboxing on a halftime performance, that'd be great. Justin Timberlake did that once, actually. And then he ripped off Janet. But all right, Bo, you start the topic.
And then YouTube was created.
So if you haven't already checked out the SportsMe app, it's where I've already answered this damn question. So I guess for those that missed it,
Good job. Fucker.
I want to see the Cowboys in the Super Bowl against the Chargers, who I predicted to be in the Super Bowl and win it this year, with Coach of the Year Brandon Staley, I'm not surprised because I've followed this guy's career for the whole time. He's absolutely 100% the personification of a leader.
He's ballsy. I like it.
Dude, the dude says what's on his mind, and he puts critical thought into everything he says. The dude's a genius, and he's a good people person. You can't find that in a coach these days.
His takes on the Gruden shit were fantastic.
Yes.
Impressive.
Sean McDermott's a damn good coach. Sean McDermott's a damn good coach.
Of course, yeah. But look at Staley's poise as a rookie head coach. It blows your mind. But I want to see those 2 teams, Cowboys, Chargers.
Making me take my pick.
I want it to be The only rule is with these 3 artists, I want it to be in an indoor stadium so we can have the world's largest hot box set up. I want 100,000 people jamming to Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa, and Bone Thugs in Harmony so that we can have the world's largest hot box.
Can I roll the extendos for our group of people?
You're gonna need to. Your fingers are gonna hurt a lot after you roll as many blunts as you're gonna need for us.
What does that mean for the second half of football? If everyone is playing high,
Yeah.
It's just gonna be hilarious.
It's a little slower.
Hold on.
It's gonna
No,
be
no,
It's gonna be like
hilarious.
the fog
I'm
bowl all over
debunking
again.
this. No, I am debunking this now. I have played high as fuck pretty much every time I've been on the field. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you not
And-
get drug tested?
I
Ain't no
mean,
big
you
thing.
do, but you get drug tested at the beginning of the season, and well, you just bring fake piss. Yeah, like I'm not gonna.
Or you have somebody pee for
smoking.
you.
I've been smoking weed since I was like 13. Like I'm not gonna just stop. Like the fuck. No. It keeps.
It's
you
not
calm.
like it affects your performance
It
whatsoever.
does not. Now I will say
No.
this. Hold on. I will say this. It does make it to where you are not as sore the next day. It kind of you don't feel as bad, like because it helps.
That sounds
you
like a good
relax.
thing, Robbie.
Yeah.
But it is technically a performance. It's technically a performance enhancing type of thing because of that.
It's almost as if the NFL should maybe.
They did legalize it. They did.
Not really.
I mean,
It took
Not
them
yet.
They're not getting
decades
in
to
trouble
do
for
it.
doing it in the off season, which
yeah. You can smoke during the off season.
the amount of teachers I know that get high as fuck when they're at home or like on even summer break the weekends. You know what I mean? Like it's so wild to me that
Teachers
athletes
should
aren't allowed
get
to
free
do it on
weed
their
for
break.
life.
I just
Teachers should get free
agree.
weed for life.
I just smoked with a teacher last night. She's like, what do you do? I was like, I'm a sports analyst. I was like, what do you do? She's like, I'm a second grade teacher. I was like, you are getting high as fuck right now.
elementary
you
kids
blame
are
her?
You
the hardest.
completely said, fuck them kids.
You put yourself in the same room with
did.
36-year-olds and you're gonna smoke too.
Yeah.
What
So
do
let's
you
get into
what do you
Maddie-
think
let's
that
get into
rolling
Maddie's
TV
take.
card's for? It's for drunk teachers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get
And
into
bad
Maddie's
substitutes.
take. Let's get into Maddie's take. 3 artists or location or 2 teams, location, and then 3 artists.
Do you guys like how he felt the need to give me guidelines because I'm always the one who takes it off the rails?
No, I
Um,
forgot.
Can I interrupt you? I just felt like interrupting you back. That's all.
Listen, I'm
Man.
super ADHD and my medicine wears off by this time. So you guys, you can just do what my mom does, and she goes interrupting, and, like makes me aware of it. But anyways, okay, 2 teams, Ravens and Cowboys.
Woo!
Love both of them. Woo! I want the Ravens to win though. I want it to be at Allegiant Stadium because I want to be in the nightclub and I
Yes.
just want to be vibing the
go.
whole time.
Yes.
And then for the artist, this is hard for me because it kind of just depends on what I'm feeling that day. You know,
Spice Girls.
I would love
Tell you what I want,
to get
what I
down.
really want.
So tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I want to be.
All right.
I just karaoke that song. Yeah, Spice Girls would be great. No, I would really love, I think it'd be badass if the Ravens make it to the Super Bowl. I want their marching band to perform, to do something with the artists. So that's my thing.
like some drumline shit.
Yeah, some
That's
drumline
fire.
shit. Yeah. I think it'd be badass. And since it's the Cowboys and the Ravens, I
Cannon's out
want
there.
all their cheerleaders to be like doing something together, you know.
Nick Cannon's out there making babies.
They're doing, or we could even have like a little stomp team come in too.
So basically, the cannon movie.
Oh hell
Yeah.
yeah!
No, hey, Maddie in a past life went
Roll
to an
bounce.
HBCU, guys.
Right.
hey,
I've always
Maddie's,
wanted to,
Maddie's secretly a
That'd be
theta. Oh my gosh.
except I have no rhythm.
Where are you in a wait? Where are you in
Oh,
like a sorority?
DQ'd.
Now I gotta know.
No.
Okay.
I lived
all
in
right.
a house full of offensive linemen.
Damn, that would have made my joke so much better if you were like,
That
like
explains your
actually I
research.
was. Okay. Pang.
Do I have
let's
to
get
pick
in-
teams that actually can make it, or can I just?
This
have
is
like-
your dream. This is your dream.
You're
Like
dreaming.
All right, if this
Pang.
so for
Solid
this
dream.
season, correct? Or just in general?
Oh, this is the worst fucking take ever.
It's a dream.
All right,
I do
so
not want to see Doja Cat perform.
Are
I
you
want no
kidding me?
part.
No,
my,
Okay,
I'm
no,
not-
Doja Cat?
those 3 are actually very good performers. Like, let's be real.
really?
Yes.
Mhm.
That'd
And
be, a great,
Doja
that'd be a
Cat?
great show.
Doja Cat fucking kills it, yo.
Bleh.
You've
I'll
ever
give you
seen
Lil
live
Nas
concert?
X, but
She
come
kills
on
it.
now.
Mhm.
I've
And
seen
Post
Post
Malone's
No,
Malone.
super
I'm
talented.
telling you,
Post
both
Malone's
3 of them
super
are
talented.
crazy.
That why do you think I didn't say anything about Posty? But
Oh, I
Yeah,
like
no, not
Posty
Doja.
too. Why not Doja?
He's not even the same stratosphere as the other two in that list.
Well, she's a she.
Okay, no, artist wise maybe not, but performing wise, yo,
what is she gonna be like?
I guarantee you, all these girls would be feeling themselves. Panties would be dropping into the night, no matter which team won.
All right, then it's okay.
Also that.
I'm telling you, girls love Doja Cat. It just gets us
Yeah,
hyped up.
Yeah, we know.
So do the
Payne,
guys.
Payne, your take. Payne, your take.
So I want to create the worst Super Bowl if I was to have a dream one, because it would just be fucking hilarious to me. So I want like Black Eyed Peas to perform again.
Oh,
God. All about it. Just Black Eyed Peas. If I get some free
music
time,
for people that don't like music. I mean, just God. Oh,
we'll bring back, you know, like New Kids back on the block because they perform too. And you know, let's throw
New Kids on the Block had a bunch of hits.
Situation one more time, because fuck it, I want the worst Super Bowl possible. That's right. That's my performers. All right.
As long as Fergie sings the national anthem too, that.
We're gonna go for infinity.
Who was that last performer, Payne?
I said, let's do the Janet Jackson thing all over it one more time.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yo, all right. Yo. So then the teams I want to play. All right. I want the Dolphins because they're my team, but I want the backup to Jacoby Brissett, right? We got to have it. We got to have third string quarterbacks up in there.
You want to read?
He wants the replacement.
Fuck it. Let's throw in the Lions too for the NFC. Let's get this going.
You know how happy that makes me.
We're gonna play in London, so like really no team attends either. Like it's just gonna be like a shit show. I'll be like, fuck it, we'll just call it. And that's
Can Dan Campbell get a venti double shot in London?
And then the narrative will be Dan Campbell revenge game
against his old
team that he is
Are you drinking coffee at 7 at fucking night, though?
Is that a latte?
6:40. It's 6:40. No, it's just nice coffee.
Oh.
You weirdo.
Caffeine round the clock, baby.
You're a psychopath.
Yeah,
that's normal.
Have we met?
Oh, I just realized that's a green screen. I thought that you've been in a bar this whole time.
I'll have what she's having.
The best and brightest on Rumboyz Fantasy Network.
All right, so that's my take on it. I want the Dan Campbell revenge game.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
With Black Eyed Peas, Janet Jackson situation, and New Kids on the Block.
I'm with that.
Dude, Payne is such a troll.
In London. All right, we got to get all that going.
Oh my god!
All right, Smokey, what you got? I know. I know you.
Damn.
You know your shit with music. Let's get it.
Yeah.
All right, we got to bring a little rock to this.
Rage.
And since I'm not resurrecting anyone, man, that would be fantastic.
There's so many good rockers.
God damn, get those guys back together.
Let him resurrect one.
This is, since you said three people, these three people jump to mind because they are all multi-instrumentalists. They can put together a rocket show, and they've already recorded one song together. It was for a soundtrack, but it was pretty incredible. And I'm talking about Josh Homme, Trent Reznor, and Dave Grohl. You get these three guys together.
Yes, dude.
And the fucking arena will literally collapse before
it will explode.
Oh my god, that would be so fucking cool.
But honestly, like the three of these people together, you go and I believe the song is called Mantra. Go and look that up. It is fucking fire. And it's just it's a fucking vibe. You guys know this. It's a fucking vibe.
There's gonna be so many lighters. Well, it's not the 90s anymore. So people are gonna be using their cell phones. Yeah, just all up in the air during that.
For real. But I'll keep the game real quick. Cowboys over Ravens at home.
Woo!
Road to 6, baby. I know Bo's feeling me on that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Raj.
It's hard. I like them both.
Oh, okay. If y'all know me, I think my pick is kind of obvious. Super Bowl.
Same thing as mine.
Toronto.
I know.
No, okay. All right, in Toronto, Rogers Center, roof off, projections on the CN Tower, halftime show, Drake, The Weeknd, Justin Bieber, all Canadian, and then the matchup, it's got to be the Steelers versus the Lions. Those 1-2 teams.
Of course,
Okay, but that was a pretty fire little show.
I'm surprised Canada wants Bieber back.
Mike, welcome. Catch up. Do it.
We know what to do.
He's not that bad anymore. Okay.
What's up, Mike?
Oh, you stopped that, Rush.
Mike.
It is. That's bacon whiskey.
That's bacon whiskey, baby.
Hey, I called it.
Woo, yeah, that's good stuff.
Okay.
I was thinking about Pink's pick. And I feel like if we're gonna go that route, I think Ted Lasso should be the coach, at least for one of them. So do I. Such a
He
filthy
is
guy.
bad.
Can you
He
imagine the
already
energy he
said
would bring
that.
to a Super Bowl?
Raj, your 3 bands. Or your 3 artists.
bands?
3 artists. 3
already
artists.
gave
three
it.
Already
bands.
go to
Oh, wait.
Drake the
They're
weekend.
all
He said
Canadian.
Bieber
Okay.
Fever 3 times.
Damn.
Bieber
Yeah,
Fever,
you just did a lot of
Shit, he's
of
gonna
Canada
appear now.
shit.
You know how that works.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's like Beetlejuice, you know?
Not a bucket of popcorn.
Yeah.
Beaver juice.
Can I have
All right.
some?
We're going
Pass it
Packers.
over.
We're going Packers Chargers at
Okay.
Ford Field. Get a northern city with a dome.
Yeah. Go Detroit.
Packers basically get home field advantage since they own the Lions at the Ford Field anyway. And for the artist, we're gonna give a shout out to Motown Music, and we're gonna go with since I can't resurrect it. I can't put Aretha in, but I can put Lizzo in.
Hey, okay.
Hell yeah.
There is one member of the Temptations still alive, so we'll get some Temptations in there and Stevie Wonder.
And 3
in
holograms.
Oh,
Can you
okay.
bring Smokey and Gladys back?
We're gonna do-
They're still here.
We're gonna do some trip
I'm
through
right
the
here.
20th century music,
Yes.
history
I
of
love
music.
that.
Dope.
That would be
That's dope.
badass, actually. I really like that.
Yeah, get Smokey and Gladys Knight in there, and you got a deal.
Z2.
If it's all Motown
Okay, so-
music, you start that off with Papa Was a Rolling Stone, and I am
Oh.
in.
When he died.
We're gonna keep my Super Bowl in Texas. 'Cause that's where I'm from.
Oh, Lizzo over Boyz II Men.
Everyone's-
Hold on, there's some
Exactly,
controversy.
bro. I was gonna
That's
say that shit.
controversial.
Smokey.
Yeah, you went Lizzo over Boyz II Men. Although we've come.
Lizzo can
what I
bring in
thought,
much.
too.
Lizzo can bring in more.
I watched Boyz II Men live.
Yeah.
Hey,
Boyz
you
II
know
Men
how
is from
many-
Philly, though, aren't they?
8th grade
They're not-
slow
they're not
dance right
Detroit.
there.
Yeah, but they were signed to Motown.
I mean,
Hey,
they
the
were,
amount of chicks in 8th grade, Robbie,
They carried
sung
Motown
that
in
shit
that
you over to
era.
voicemail when I broke up with them. Oh man, running up my minutes to send that voicemail. Hell yeah.
Hey, you
Oh,
guys,
yeah,
Robbie
boys-
pulled girls in middle school.
Boys to Men
Yeah.
helped my brother confirm that he was gay.
Oh well. Oh, thanks, Pat. That,
Making shit happen, man. I love it.
yeah.
I love
all right.
love.
Glad he's living his truth.
They were all
Yeah.
like Boyz II Men back again. He's like, yeah. Right.
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 Hey yo, that song I used to know all the dance moves. Boys to Men.
This shit killers, man. That shit.
Z2,
They
your
still
take.
perform.
Keep it Texas. Keep it Texas. Let's go Z2. What
Yeah,
you
we're
got?
keeping it Texas. We'll stay in AT&T Stadium with the Cowboys against the Bills again. We're not gonna have a re-thing of Leon Lett again, but the Cowboys win. At the halftime, we're gonna get Brooks and Dunn back together. We're gonna have some George Strait, and then we'll bring Carrie Underwood out here too. Those are my 3. Keep it straight country music, straight Texas.
Wow, you ain't hold on, straight Texas. You didn't bring out Zero, bro. You didn't
No.
bring out freaking Bun B.
George Strait.
Okay,
is
wait.
the man.
I have a question.
Amarillo
Hold on,
by
hold on. I have a
morning.
question. 'cause
George
I'm-
George
I love
Strait.
George Strait.
The first event that happened at AT&T Stadium was a George Strait concert.
Yep.
Man,
Okay.
I'm disappointed in you. I want to be tipping on folk foes.
I mean, like George Strait's like 70 now, so you definitely got to get one of his more like live shows. You know, it's good
He
stuff.
just had a
Okay.
Vegas tour.
I was
like
gonna
2
say,
years ago.
But I mean,
I
like
just
more and
saw
more.
George Strait not too long ago, and he even
Still
did a
going.
little. He fell off the stage at one point in one of the shows, but he got right back up and did his little shimmy. He
Yeah.
was fine.
Just keep him
Cowboys
going,
never
man.
die. Cowboys
Okay.
never
Yeah.
get old.
Robbie.
Why is it
Fucking muted.
why Chameleonaire can't be a freaking artist? Like, damn,
They see me rolling.
huh?
Okay.
DJ.
All right,
hold on, I
Herb,
got a
your
question
take.
for
You
you.
see me
Does it? Okay. Can we
What up,
resurrect a
what up?
member of a group to bring the group back? Does that count?
No,
That's
no.
really messed
Nah,
up.
man. Voice
Okay,
of
you know, if that was a
Expectations only
thing,
had one guy
if that was
left.
a thing, I got a sleeper pick for y'all. Because then
Okay.
USA for Africa. Because yo,
Oh yeah.
imagine, and they can fucking perform whatever they want because individual artists. But whatever.
Okay. Herms, what you got?
All right, so I'm kind of keeping it in the whole Texas realm, but I'm going a different angle with it. What we do is truly embody the essence of football and just do a tribute to Friday Night Lights. And what we do is just find some big ass high school stadium or whatever in Texas, out in the middle of fucking nowhere, and there's like oil rigs and shit. And then the entire halftime show is just nothing but explosions in the sky and a fucking light show. That's the whole thing. I don't need 2 other artists. That's all. That's it. Just fuck it. Just get Explosions in the Sky to do some crazy ass shit. That's what fucking matters. Texas forever.
He's got the Electric Daisy Orchestra.
Dylan Panthers over West Cambria 28-27.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I want Washington football team and Cincinnati Bengals. Okay, I want Washington football team, Cincinnati Bengals. I want it to be.
Washington's got to have a name by now. By the time they make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we'll have a name. Don't worry, we'll have a name. I want this game to be in. I want this to take place in like freaking the most populated city in the world, Tokyo, Japan. Why? Because I don't like just I want to globalize the NFL. Like I want to bring them the NFL. It's great marketing. Why not?
They don't like us there.
Yeah. Well, do you know how? So
Nobody
what?
likes us.
Yeah, no one likes us.
I can think of a couple of reasons why.
Or either no, I'm gonna change the city. We're doing it in Dubai. Fuck it, we're getting Dubai lit. We're doing it in Dubai. Yeah, we're doing it in Dubai. Washington football team, Cincinnati Bengals. And my artist that I'm gonna go with. We're gonna go Jay-Z and Beyonce together. Okay, they're just one thing together. Yeah, because we just gonna sell a shit ton of fucking tickets, right? We're just gonna sell a shit ton. We're doing that straight for sales, right?
He's a money man.
Yeah. So once we have Jay-Z and Beyonce locked down, we still want to keep it hip hop. We still want to keep it hip hop, and we want to keep that feel. Nas and Jay-Z are going to do their diss tracks to each other versus style. Yes. And they're gonna do like a little versus thing. And then finally to wrap it up, I want to bring a little bit of southernness into it, but still go with the AKA best rapper alive. And I'm gonna toss Weezy out there because he's just gonna go out there with bars and just like boom, 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 and like it's just gonna be completely it's all just lyricism, the whole show.
Awesome.
And we just gonna have Dubai lit. And like Wayne has bangers, like club bangers and shit. To where like he can perform that, and Dubai is gonna be like, yeah,
we know this one.
Dubai was lit.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, we know this one. Dubai was lit. Oh shit, I should have went with Travis Scott. Damn it, that would have been awesome.
Travis,
definitely Wheezy.
Yeah, no, Travis Scott because he can perform Dubai lit. He can perform. Travis Scott can perform Dubai lit.
it would be really badass though to have like an all hologram halftime show, like having Biggie and Tupac in one sitting. Wouldn't that be badass?
And Old Dirty Bastard.
I did, yeah. On the SportsMe app, I did say Pac, Biggie, and Big Pun, and I would just have like crazy, just yeah.
Like it would be so cool, and then they could have them like come up by fans and stuff. It would just be really cool.
Yeah. Hey, I'm digging it. I'm digging it.
Parkway Drive. Oh my god.
Not for nothing. I think Ludacris would be an amazing halftime
We'd have to
show.
bring
Yeah. Oh, in Atlanta. Oh my gosh.
As long as they play Boneyards, that's really all I care about. Parkway Drive has to drop some Boneyards at the halftime show because, like, bro, that fucking song.
Oh my gosh!
I think
Blood in the water, man.
Did you say Wheezy, Bo?
I said Weezy.
Yeah.
Oh, you said Wheezy?
Yeah.
Right above it.
I agreed with him.
Oh my gosh!
Everybody gets down to that song.
Everybody, you'd have players coming out ready to win the second half. Like, let's go, Mike. Let's go ahead. 3 artists, 2 teams, 1 city.
Kansas City Chiefs, obviously.
So 3 years straight. Thank you very much.
I would want to rematch a Super Bowl one, so I'd say Green Bay. Somewhere in California, I don't care where. And it would be Red Hot Chili Peppers, Metallica, and Green Day.
Let's go. I love that.
Chili Peppers.
Okay. Let's see if we can get through the next topic here before halftime.
Hey, real question, quick question for Z2. Can I get Mr. Huynh for your country hoedown too?
What'd you say?
Can I get Mr. Huynh for yours also as like a 4th guy?
Who's that? I don't have no idea.
You never seen Hey Arnold when they had the Mr. Huynh Swing Country?
Oh,
Randy
yeah.
Travis did it. Simple thing.
Yeah.
Could he join in on that? That'd be fucking tight.
You went super 90s, you old fucker.
Yeah. But yeah, would Z2 allow that? You allow Randy Travis to reprise Mr. Huynh?
Yeah, I got you.
Thanks, Daddy.
Oh, Lord.
I got real awkward.
Cap with Public Enemy and NWA. Oh my god, and then have Anthrax out there as well. Fuck. That'd be sick.
Turn it up. Bring the noise.
Fight the power. Bro, oh my gosh. All right. We are going to. There is a little bit of hate week happening here tonight on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Don't you fucking look at me in the camera like that, Mike.
I already know what I already know what you're gonna say.
No, it's all good. I saw you lean into your camera. So no, me and you are just about to we're about to hash this the fuck out right now. Chiefs versus Washington football team.
Oh,
what will it take for Washington turning around? In terms of just on the field shit, fuck everything else that we just talked about earlier at the beginning of the show. And is this the game where Kansas City begins to reclaim their dominance? Mike, I'm gonna let you go first.
All right, so do you guys want to hear a rant like I did the other day?
Say something so I can mute you.
My defense is hot freaking garbage.
You got Tyrann Mathieu still. That's cool.
No. So I want to throw a stat out about how bad my team is in defense first, because this really pisses me off. The Chiefs' defensive yards per play allowed in the history of the game. The worst team is the Chiefs in 2021, 7.1 yards per play. 2015 Saints are the second worst with 6.6. Who was the defensive coordinator that year in New Orleans? Steve Spagnuolo. Fire his dumb ass.
I don't think it's his fault.
Hey, yeah. I'm going to tell you like this. We have to work together on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Every fucking mistake that y'all make, I am going to have my foot in the back of your ass, bro.
You okay?
I already know that.
Bro, I am going to verbally eviscerate you come work Sunday. This is gonna be some Stephen A. Max Kellerman shit. Okay? This is gonna be must-see content come NFL Rum Zone. I hope that you are ready because you guys, you as a fan, welcome to the motherfucking Thunderdome, baby. Welcome to the Thunderdome, baby.
Robbie just made Mike aspirate his drink and nobody paid attention to it.
So for the
I try not to look at Mike as much as I can.
It's progressively got redder and redder.
But next time next time I go visit my family, I'm not coming to see you at Costco.
Oh, you'll smell my kitchen though. You'll smell my kitchen and you'll change your mind.
Hey.
Sounds kinky.
Mike.
Yes.
I have a feeling that there is going to be an upset. We all know the 10 betting commandments. Biggie made the 10 crack commandments.
Follow the money.
The 10 betting commandments. We know that not to bet our own team, so neither you or you or myself will be betting this Sunday.
Nope.
But I promise you, this shot right here, death to the Chiefs. Good luck, buddy.
It ain't happening. It's going to be a high-scoring game, but it's not happening. Fired. Bo, you hate my team. I already know that.
I hate Washington more than any other team, and I still think they're going to win.
Be clapping them cheeks, baby. You're going to be clapping
slapping and clapping.
Hope you ready. All right, Bo, your take. Me and him are doing our shit talk. I'll let everyone else just go now.
Let's go.
Can we rephrase the question? I was talking to my wife. She's decorating for Halloween.
Hi. Never mind. I'm not going to say your last name on air.
Mama make a big time.
Mama
Mrs.
Big
Time.
Mrs. Big Time. Chiefs football team. What will it take for Washington to turn it around? And is this a game where the Chiefs reclaim their dominance?
No, because they're a fraudulent team. They're not a dynasty. They're not. I mean, just what Mike just said. Their defense is a dumpster fire, and I don't think it's Spagnuolo's fault. They just don't have any talent on their team. Their defensive line is getting figured out. It's getting older. Their safeties are terrible. I mean, Sorensen's getting roasted on a daily basis, and Tyrann Mathieu is by himself a great player, but all he can do is throw up his hands and say, "Sorensen, where you at?" Sorensen
I saw the videos for those. Those are funny, by the way.
Sorensen needs a map out there. And he's getting toasted because all they have to do is say, "Oh, what wide receivers do we have on the team?" Washington. Well, nobody healthy really, but you get the fastest guy and you run him down the seam.
I found my next YouTube short.
Sorensen is going to get roasted by whoever they throw out there, and it's going to be. I'm betting Washington to cover this pretty easily, but I'm going to also throw in a couple money lines for Washington because Kansas City is going to score points, but they're not going to score enough points because their defense is hot garbage, and Heineke's going to have a massive game.
You degen. Guilty as charged.
Hey, Mike, you good?
Hey, really
I
quick.
plead no contest. I plead
really
no
quick,
contest to the
before we get into Maddie's take, JB, yes, I'm gonna do that. And by the way, I mean, shout out. Can we just shout out our members really quick? Like, if you're a member of the Pirate Gang,
Hell yeah!
you guys are taking advantage of those premium bets and just the Rumboyz premium service. Like, we appreciate you guys. You guys are fucking awesome. Like, is there anything else we could say about our members, guys? Like, is there anything else like other than that?
Robbie, do you want to throw mine up there for free so that people might want to jump on? Because I went 12-4 against the spread last week.
You did go 12-4.
I'll send you my picks via DM, and you can throw them on that site for free.
We will. We will release.
Going.
Send me your screenshot. For this week. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone this week will get free premium bets. All right, from Bo.
That's badass.
Everyone this week gets free premium bets. Bo will send it to me.
Free.
Yeah, Bo will send it to me. And I will get it.
Sign me up for that, please.
Posted in the Discord channel. This will be a Discord exclusive only. So Discord exclusive only. I'm gonna get you guys a picks. Maddie.
Okay, so my opinion on the Chiefs Washington football team. This is a little tough because I feel like it's going to be really hard for the Washington football team to be focused with all of the drama that we've been talking about that's surrounding them. Like, that's a lot going on there. But the Chiefs have been shitting themselves. Are you okay, Robbie?
Mm-hmm.
Punch something.
My hand fucking just hit the table on accident. I went to go type and then my hand hit it and it hurt.
I almost did the same thing when she said they shit themselves because that's exactly what they did.
Go ahead,
They
Maddie.
did.
I'm sorry.
So everybody knows the defense is terrible. You can do whatever you want in that defense. You're gonna if you have players, you're gonna get in the end zone against the Chiefs. I've seen a lot of Chiefs fans shitting on the offensive line, which I don't appreciate because from everything that all the film that I've watched on the offensive line is actually really solid. I mean, really good. Pretty good.
Thank you, Maddie.
But
Thank you.
the Chiefs don't realize that they are a run blocking offensive line. You're going to have success if you run the ball. The other things that I saw are Patrick Mahomes is getting in Patrick Mahomes' way. He is the problem on that team outside of the defense right now because there's a couple plays he could step up into the pocket and make a solid throw. But instead, he scrambles when he still has a solid pocket. Nothing is collapsing. He scrambles and runs off and throws into two defenders or tries to hit Kelsey short. It's not working, and it's because he's going in knowing that his defense sucks. He thinks that he needs to come out and throw the ball from the get-go, and he feels like he has to make everything happen. And that's not how football works. I mean, you take leadership, but you have to know your team's strengths and weaknesses, and he thinks that it's all him. And it's kind of annoying at this point. Patrick Mahomes is the issue outside the defense, in my opinion.
That is such a fire fucking take.
I'm glad I'm not next.
He said, I'm glad I'm not next. Bro.
Pang, you enjoy that, bro. God damn.
Yeah, Pang.
Oh, of course. I love Maddie. She's So Maddie said what I don't necessarily agree on the Patrick Mahomes, but I do agree on the O-line. I actually think that wide receiver core is fucking trash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they need a slot receiver for sure.
They need a lot of things on that offense that they don't get open.
No.
They don't create separation. They drop passes. You know, people are making jokes that Sammy Watkins is why that offense was doing better. Now they're like, well, it's that all of a sudden everyone wants Sammy Watkins back. Man, it's a little bit of everything. But what do you do when your whole team is just bad? Short outside your O-line and what? Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill got shut down, 2-3 weeks now?
You run the ball.
Yeah, but he doesn't make that play call. You blame Andy Reid for that one. I mean, he could audible every single time, but then he takes the hit for that. But like I said, I don't disagree with that. Like, Mahomes is doing too much, but he has to. It's just how that team is played. So I don't have much on that. I think, both teams are fraudulent. We all came in hoping that the Washington football team would put up sacks, left and right, but they don't have synergy. So if they play, I'm picking the over. If they play, I'm starting Terry McLaurin and maybe another receiver for fun, Adam Humphries, because fuck it, why not? If I'm in Scott Fishbowl. But yeah, just prepare for a shootout and move on from there. That's all I got to say. No one gets better from this. Hopefully Antonio Gibson gets more than 15 to 20 touches consistently at this point. So
I
that's it.
would start Heineke over Mahomes, though. I really would, because Mahomes is doing too much. He's throwing the ball away, and Heineke's going to come to play.
That's spicy.
JB.
And I thought I was spicy for saying Heineke over Rodgers this week, but
dude, every
damn.
UFS analyst this week is going crazy over Heineke this week, and I'm like, I don't
Bingo.
see it, but okay.
I don't see it either.
This guy right here.
Bro,
This guy right
bro,
here.
yeah,
For the
you
4
go-
past
you go
weeks.
fucking Pete Overzat. Pete Overzat's like fucking just all over Heineke this weekend, and I'm like, I don't see it, but I'm gonna go with what you
Can
said.
I hop in? Because Maddie made a good point that I want to circle back on.
Go for it.
So this preseason,
What the
Circle back on this dick.
was that?
yeah,
Who said that? Maddie, is that you? Smokey's like, I'm fucking done.
Clip that 1 hour mark. 1 hour mark. Clip that.
Yeah,
was
clip that. Smokey's
All
like,
right.
I'm fucking gone. He's like, fuck that.
Anyway, can we talk about the Chiefs' turnover margin last year was super in their favor. Mahomes led the NFL in dropped interceptions. He had 19 dropped interceptions last year, and it goes to show you that Maddie's right. They dropped a lot of interceptions that Mahomes was already forcing the issue last year. He was doing the same mistakes, and then all of a sudden you had a lot of mistakes that they capitalized on when their turnover margin was one of the best in the league. This year, it's the complete opposite. Their defense isn't forcing any turnovers, and Mahomes' interceptions are getting caught.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you have all the same flaws that they had last year when they went all the way to the Super Bowl, and now they're just not working in their favor. And I think it's going to keep continuing because Mahomes is still making the same errors, the same bonehead mistakes all season long. So
And they're getting
I don't-
worse. He's not even making it through his reads.
He's doing a lot of
That's
trick
why I
plays.
predicted
that's for
him to-
Was
sure.
that your roommate? Was that your roommate?
I don't have a roommate. No,
No?
I think that's
Okay.
somebody that was hanging out with Bo.
Oh shit!
I think. I don't know.
No, I definitely agree with you guys on
Very
that, though.
funny,
Like,
though.
that is a thing that I've noticed, too, is that he's kind of getting fancy with those flicks and shit. But even his receivers aren't ready for them, too. I remember watching a few. They were like, oh,
Because
what?
it's not the route.
Yeah.
You can tell that it's not the.
Oh, it's not the route.
No, and when you're watching the offensive line, they're not even. It's hard to even tell what their blocking assignments are because he just does whatever the hell he wants, and it's absolutely insane. It's just like he's so far in his head that he's literally torpedoing it for everybody else.
Yeah, that is definitely a Mahomes issue.
Ooh,
Let's get into.
I think it's a
Raj,
Mahomes plus receivers, though.
Raj, Pat, Z2,
I agree.
Herms, and then halftime. Why did
Okay.
I always do that order thing?
Yeah. I mean, okay. I actually like fully agree with the Mahomes thing. I think that's most
The
of what's
chosen
going
one.
wrong. Oh, jeez. But I think a lot of the times he's letting his route tree, like he's letting everything overdevelop. That's fucking his receivers over. Like you're letting a guy run his route and then fucking run around like they do in Madden all over the field and shit and launch a bullet at him. What do you expect him to do? Like, come on. That's just fucking dog. Like, that's so fucking stupid in my opinion. And I definitely agree that Mahomes is in his head. Just a bit too much. I don't know. Fuck
I
Mahomes.
want him to be in the head come Sunday. I want him to just
Let's see it. Bro,
He's
fuck
there.
it. I'm betting on the Washington football team on the money line. Let's go for it.
Just to go back to what Raj said before he blew Robbie's mind, I 100% agree with you on the receiving core. Yeah. Oh.
Blew his mind sexually.
Oh. With the receivers that he just kind of runs around like he's in Madden and waits too long and tries to make something happen. The other thing is his receiving core, they don't create mismatches like other teams do with their receiving core. So that even like a double negative on top of it.
Hearing Maddie say Madden made me want to play her in Madden.
Boom.
Why is Mike so close like he can't hear us
Let's
with
go.
headphones on?
I just saw that look. All right, no, now I'm gonna. All right, hey,
If Maddie
hit
plays
the
Madden,
like
I'm
button.
so down.
Everyone hit the like button if you want to see Maddie versus Robbie in Madden.
Oh man, she's gonna work you.
Hey, we're gonna find.
You
a
want
way
to put
set
some money
this
on
up.
it?
I got $20 on the chick.
So
Don't
Robbie,
play with me. I'm down.
Oh,
I'm down.
I don't even want odds.
Do you
Robbie.
have the
She's
game,
gonna
Maddie?
smoke
Okay.
your ass.
Hey, no, we're gonna figure out a way to make this happen. Pat. By the way, Pat. I think you may have the sexiest shirt on this panel. I mean, I don't know where you got it from. Maybe this place called Rumboyz.com. I mean,
No, that's the Rumball shirt.
That you were exclusive. Make sure you guys get 10% off on Rumboyz condoms on Rumballs.com. This site doesn't exist.
If you put my face on a condom wrapper, I swear.
Oh my God, Maddie, I would never do that. Where that joke just came from?
I don't know. I was just thinking about it. I was like, I wonder like what the condom wrappers look like. And I was like, I wonder if it has everybody's faces on it. And then I just thought my face better not fucking end up on a condom wrapper that's thrown in the backseat of a car somewhere.
Mine will be on the floor of a metal concert.
Yeah.
They're just cast away. Like, oh no, we don't need this.
Next to 2 trees in a state park.
Oh God.
All right.
I'm not gonna get to come back on this show. It was nice hanging out with you.
You've already been booked out for next week.
Hey, it just became into vibe.
I'm kicked off.
Oh God.
All right. I'm gonna go. I think the Chiefs pull off the victory here on Sunday.
I love you, Pat.
Okay, that's kind of weird, but okay. I think one of the big things we haven't touched on yet is the over set at, I believe, 54 or 53.5. 54 right now. I think that drops down to 53.5. That's a 28-27 game to hit that over. That's going to be very doable for both teams. Smash that over. I'd actually rather play the over on that than the money line or the spread.
Smart.
I was going to say earlier that I'd take Heineke over Rodgers in standard leagues this week, but Maddie kind of outdid that with Heineke over Mahomes. But I will mention that we the number one quarterback in fantasy each of the last 4 weeks has played against the Chiefs. Shout out to whoever said that in our private chat, but I want to get that thrown out.
3 are against the Chiefs, 1 is against Washington. The last 4 weeks, all 4 have been against one of the 2 teams.
One of the things
what was the 1 week against Washington? Was it?
It's concerning. Until the Chiefs figure out how to score against this deep cover 2 that defenses are running against them. It's going to be a while, and
It doesn't matter if we fucking run it. It doesn't matter what we do as a defense. You know what the fuck? Yo, the Chiefs are about to fuck us up 6 different ways on Sunday. Okay,
That's
but at the same
hot.
time, I'm very confident. I'm very easy. But at the same time, I am very confident in Heineke. In Heineke, I trust. Washington wins. I'm having somebody. I don't know who. They're gonna toss me a fucking Heineken from behind the camera, and it's gonna become a YouTube short. And I'm gonna shotgun that whole big ass tall boy. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Do you guys think it's gonna happen?
See it happen.
Chiefs are going to go 7-10 and miss the playoffs.
Whose take is next? It's Herms.
Bo.
Z2 finished. Or Z2, then Herms, and let's get into halftime.
I mean, I think it needs to be a get-right game for this Washington D-line, who hasn't played well. And, I mean, we just saw Mario Addison and Gregory Rousseau destroy Orlando Brown in pass rush, who wants left tackle money but can't block a 34-year-old D-lineman and a rookie. So
It's hard,
if Chase Young can't get pressure this weekend, or whoever's on that side for the Washington football team, then there's something wrong with that D-line. But, I mean, it's probably going to be a shootout. I think Darrell Williams needs to have a good game this week. They need to run the ball more, like everybody else has said. And I'll take Washington plus the points this week.
I love this take here by JB. Because of costs. So because of costs, when we look at DFS this upcoming weekend, I really like the Heineke Seals Jones stat. I probably should have saved that for a premium DFS thing, but fuck it. Now you all have it. No, they have it. Now they all have it. Now they all have the information. So it is what it is. It is what it is.
No, even
Double
as a
tight
Chiefs,
end with
even as a Chiefs fan, I
Kelsey run
completely
back.
agree with this.
Oh,
I
give me that
completely
shit.
agree with this. And this is a revenge game for Jones. He's gonna eat. I'm starting him.
Kinky AF. Give me that shit in DFS all day. Herms.
All right, so I don't know. A lot of really good things were said, so I don't really have a ton to add that hasn't been said already. But I will. Well, I got 3 things. One, what could really turn it around for Washington, but also the Chiefs having a defense. Okay, the second thing, if De'Ami Brown and Curtis Samuel, I don't expect Curtis Samuel to play any fucking time soon. But if De'Ami Brown is also out again, I think Adam Humphries was mentioned earlier, but DeAndre Carter, straight up. Just like,
Dynasty?
Yeah, seriously.
DeAndre Carter shares.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I scooped him up a lot, on waivers, just in like a lot of the dynasty leagues.
Right? He's Chris's son, right?
That sounds right, but we'd have to fact check that. But
Yeah,
I think you're right. Either way, like, Dude's been out there. He's been doing some shit. Seriously, I mean, like, shit. It's just out here living in the DMV. I mean, like, I watched those games. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't think that he was, but good for him. Honestly, he's a sneaky dude. A lot of dynasty leagues I play in, there are, hella lineups. You know what I mean? Just like super deep into that shit. Seriously, that might be a good move, especially against that fucking secondary, weak as shit. And then the third thing, boom. Yeah! Bringing it back to Sean Taylor because I just I swear that video better be moving, and if I don't cry, then you fucked it up.
I'm gonna cry Sunday. I'm gonna put it straight out there. I'm
100%.
gonna cry Sunday.
Yeah,
content worthy shit. The emotion that you guys saw the homie Snacks express with the Eli Manning's thing. You're gonna see that out of me. Like, there's gonna be a lot of Sean Taylor tweets. Herms, we might have to get you on the broadcast on Sunday somehow with the Sean Taylor jersey.
Yeah.
And I wear mine because you got the burgundy joint. I got the white. We're probably gonna have to do that.
And the ghost of Sean Taylor, and the spirit of Sean Taylor will the team to victory because the Chiefs are trash.
Fuck the Chiefs this weekend. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mike. Fuck the Chiefs this weekend.
I just want to add one thing because I wasn't here.
You're lucky
earlier.
we're friends. Huh?
No, I just want to add one thing because I wasn't here earlier. The Sean Taylor thing is well deserved and way past due. That's all I have to say.
Way past due.
That's all I have to say.
Let's see. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to get into our halftime, where we provide you guys with music from undiscovered artists. If you guys have undiscovered artists that you would like represented, feel free to hit us up, DM us links to that artist. If we think it's fire, we'll go ahead and we're going to throw it up here on our YouTube channel for you guys to enjoy. Hey, stop fucking kicking your goddamn underneath the desk.
I'm not doing anything.
Then that was someone else then.
I keep wondering that. I'm like, that's not me, dude.
Okay. But no, let's go ahead. Let's get into "Oh Yeah" by my homie Clutch Packs back in VA. Me and him were actually football teammates back in high school. He played running back and I played receiver. So this one's dope to be able to put this on display for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. This is "Oh Yeah." Panelists, please hit the stop cam button. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Got the racks on me, oh yeah. Got the pack on me, oh yeah. Got the strap on me, oh yeah. With a bad bro, oh yeah. Bitches act tough, oh yeah. Get them clapped up, oh yeah. Not about cash, no, I don't care. Hey, these suckers not getting no money. Fuck it, I'm up in the store on 'em. I don't gotta tell them, they know. Cause I already knew that would fall. So I don't feel bad for none of mine. They gon' try to say I'm back, I wasn't on hiatus. But they try to get me back, got me getting my back. You say you gon' pull up, you say you gon' slide. I ain't say not one goddamn word, you gon' hear that 555. I gotta keep it emotional. Why they wanna see me down bad? You know when I up, I'ma cause a commotion. I know some people be thinking I'm joking, but all my real niggas rock with a pole. Say I'm on fire like an arsonist, high as an astronaut, you better know how I roll. Hey, you know I'm impatient, you better not stutter, cause you know I'm ready to go. You know I'm a hustle for better, my butter, and you know I stick to the code. How you my brother if you say I switch up the act like they really be working, we getting it in. I need like 10 for like one of my verses, they 10 out of 10. I seen the hearse when they carried my brother, that shit made me sick. Plotting how to win again. You know I just smoke it, you know this shit dope, but I'm back on that shit again. Tempers gonna turn like a whirlwind. My anger storm make it whirlwind. Say you won't smoke, you must think it's a joke if you think we won't spend again. But you know I got the racks on me, oh yeah. Got the pack on me, oh yeah. Got the strap on me, oh yeah. With a bad bro, oh yeah. They just act tough, oh yeah. Get them clapped up, oh yeah. Not about cash, no I don't care. These suckers not getting no money. Fuck it, I'm up in the score. I don't gotta tell them they know. Cause I already knew they would fall. So I don't feel bad for none of mine. They gon' try to say I'm back, I wasn't on high. When they try to get me back, I been getting my paper. I been going fast trying to get good paper. I pop shit on all the cage. Baby, eat it, they go crazy. Put me in my place, then tell me how it tastes. Big Kitty call me Bojay. Shit up to the letter, figure sign the affidavit. I give lessons, I give pointers. Knock her down, gon' nail it in. I done hit like aliens. These hoes can't know my aliens. Make my time, I say the bitch. I can't make adjustments. I be wanna have these something deep, bitch, they live. She better eat that dick, no mumbling. Smack that shit out morning, I'm accomplishing. What I wanna do to her, I'm garnishing. Turn her like a tournament. Final, so I gotta win. Bitches, they be talking, I be talking about my wins and wins. Got the racks on me, oh yeah. Got the pack on me, oh yeah. Got the strap on me, oh yeah. With a bad bro, oh yeah. They just act tough, oh yeah. Get them clapped up, oh yeah. Not about cash, no, I don't care. These suckers not getting no money. Fuck it, I'm up in the score. I don't gotta tell them they know. Cause I already knew they would fall. So I don't feel bad for none of mine. They gon' try to say I'm back, I wasn't on high. When they try to get me back, I been getting my paper.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy El Capitan Robbie J of the Rumboyz Fantasy Sports Network here at the NFL Players Association 2019 Rookie Premiere with Nate Bosa, with my co-host Ty Buggy, all the Rumboys and girls out there tuning in. We are sitting down with the number one draft pick,
The one and only
Kyler Murray, Dwayne Haskins, Hollywood, with Drew Lock, no other than Andy Isabella, Miles Boykin. We are sitting with Benny Snell Jr., Easton Stick, Bryce Love, UGA's own, the big dog of the Bulldogs, Riley Ridley.
How you doing?
It's Friday. We all got jobs. We got an interview to do. National championship winner, NFL draftee, TJ Hawkinson, Iowa Hawkeyes. What is good, brother?
Hey, it's good to be here. Good to be here.
Hey, welcome. ACCR, right?
Oh, you already know.
Hail to the Redskins.
I gotta ask, you're gonna play the Browns? Like, are you gonna burn them again? What you think you do? I mean,
I think the media put us against each other. I like them so.
You're friends.
we were in a hot tub time machine, bro.
Man, he's cool. He plays video games just like me. That's what he really do.
For me to be able to break the all-time rushing leader in 3 years, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the UK O-line, man. Y'all did that.
When you wake up in the morning, you don't want to have to feel like you're doing work.
Exactly.
You want to feel blessed and excited to do what you're doing day in and day out, and I can truly say that.
As always, ladies and gentlemen, cheers to me, cheers to you, all the Rumboys and girls. What it do? Dilly Dilly. That was live, man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to the one and the only Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Again, often imitated, never ever duplicated. You can't duplicate what the fuck we do here. We have the best analysts. We bring the funny shit. We bring all that raw talk that y'all really enjoy here. If you guys are enjoying the content, be sure to keep sharing the content. Keep fucking sharing throughout the night. on all your social media platforms. I don't give a damn what it is. Your Snapchat, your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, hit the SportsMe app. If you got Untapped, let them know that you're enjoying a beer and you're enjoying the show.
MSN Messenger.
You got a loud neighbor
AOL.
upstairs.
Yeah,
Go
let's
tell 'em.
go.
Enjoy
Let's
the
go.
Rumboyz.
We got 13 likes. Let's fucking go, Pirate Gang. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's keep fucking liking the content. All the panel should hopefully have already fucking gone in and liked the content. Make sure that you guys like the content. You share the content. I want more. I'm in that mood. I'm in go mode mood. I want a lot more likes. I want a lot more shares. I want my fucking notifications to blow. I want you guys to just for this second half of the show, annoy the shit out of this thing. Just keep making it vibrate and go off. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all are back. We are back here for the second half of Rumboyz After Dark, the most lit Friday night NFL sports, fantasy football, gambling, betting content that might have ever hit the fucking airwaves of a Friday night. Staff, cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboyz and girls, what it do, dilly dilly. I love and appreciate y'all. All righty. Hell no, hell yeah. Go ahead. I know that you're in the chat, man. You've been watching the whole time. And once we get to the last panelist, go ahead and get ready to hop backstage. We should hopefully be having a special live chat guest appearance. But before we get into that, I want you guys to rank these three running backs. Okay. Khalil Herbert, Alex Collins, and Devontae Booker. All are going to be starting in place of their leads. We start with Herms. Yeah, we do. And I love that jersey, Herms. I have the autographed one.
Hell yeah. So yeah, big shout out to Cap. And then of course, yes, 100%. Oh, love you, Cap. So I'm gonna go inverse just because I feel like it's a little more interesting to go bottom to top. Because like I will say, look, for as bad as the Pittsburgh Steelers team is, like as a whole, the defense is still pretty stout. You know, like up front, it's a little hard to run on. Alex Collins, not this week. No,
you know what I mean? Like fucking Ray Charles back there. That dude just misses holes.
Yeah,
just let Ray Charles run.
Charles,
yeah.
My God.
Like I understand the temptation. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, I started him last week in the Thursday night game. It was okay, I guess. But that's the point. Like, remember what happened. You know what I mean? Like, I want to say, if I remember correctly, like 9 point something points. You know, I play PPR scoring personally. So, I mean, but either way, you know, not. So, I mean, Alex Collins probably last on my list there. Number 2, Devontae Booker. I mean, like, dude. I mean, he's flashed at times in the past. It's like he found the end zone twice last week. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't necessarily love what he's walking into in terms of the matchup, but at the same time, I'm not really worried about anybody else in that backfield taking work away from him. So, I mean, like, he will just, like, by sheer volume alone, Devontae Booker does have that going for him. But the big thing, honestly, dude, fucking Khalil Herbert, man. Dude, I talked about this dude a lot in the offseason. And, like, I remember, I mean, like, I know, like, it doesn't sound, like, too much necessarily. But at the same time, like, dude, he was my RB6 in the rookie class. You know what I mean? I had his ass over people like Trey Sermon and shit like that. Like, I really, really like Khalil Herbert. I like what we saw from him out of Virginia Tech. And, like, dude, I'm just saying, also 11 toes. 11 toes. So, I mean, come on, dude. Extra stability, extra toe.
I am a freaking Virginia Tech stan. Like that is my college football team. I never knew that shit about Khalil Herbert. Like, as much as I know about Cam Chancellor and Michael Vick and like just like all those.
I thought you were joking.
Yeah, no, I he's serious.
I'm gonna Google that.
Oh, dead ass, this man has 11 toes.
Oh, but, look at Autumn going crazy over her zaddy.
When she's talking about daddy, she's talking about your boy Herms. But but when it comes to these guys, like seriously, like like Damian Williams getting thrust onto the COVID list, like that shit made all the difference in the world. Because like, look, last week, in the absence of David Montgomery, we did see Khalil Herbert with 18 carries, but Damian Willis still had 16, and I think all of the passing game worked because I'm not sure Khalil Herbert even received a target.
0.
But with both completely out the way, dude, fuck yeah. And the Packers aren't like the easiest matchup in the world necessarily, but you can run on them. You can. And yeah. So it's just hey, shut up. What up? Hey, but I don't know. Just fuck Khalil Herbert. That's nice. Whatever. Things have already gotten strange. Okay. Z2.
He does have 11 toes, and he was born with 12 fingers, and they cut off 2 of them.
Imagine that kind of made him so much better at catching.
I know, that's what I was just about to say.
Imagine.
I'm glad he still made it to the league because he could have been just amazing.
Should have kept those extra fingers, like that the former relief pitcher, Antonio Alfonseca. He had 6 fingers on his pitching hand, so his circle change was just lethal. There you go. Fun baseball fact.
This makes me like him so much more.
I dated a chick that had an extra pinky toe.
Ooh, he's getting free.
I don't have a foot fetish. No, I didn't realize what it was.
Seems like a waste on you, then.
Everyone.
It was removed. No, she had it removed.
Did you have to keep it?
Yeah.
What a question.
I'm going to change the subject. Still off the rails. Herms, I'm going to go back to that subtle little she was talking about me being her daddy, whatever comment that was, and then you going straight into your football talk. I'm going to screen record that and set you up with a dating app profile because I feel like the girls would just love it.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, let's go.
Okay.
This is
I feel like the guys would love it too. So.
You guys tune into It's a Vibe. We will have a bachelor night for Herms. Maybe bring on a couple of blind dates sometime.
Oh, no.
No.
Please.
No. Let's go. Hey.
That's got to be reserved for when it's live.
That's going to be the first live show.
For the first live show.
It's like the auction.
Season 2.
Herms will hand out virtual roses.
This is that content that we've been waiting for. Herms is he's hitting. He's like, no.
I feel like I'm not going to be invited back, so I'm just going balls to the wall. I'm just being myself here tonight.
Oh, my God.
Yo, the 3 of us work together. What are you talking about? The 3 of us are stuck together for life now. Fuck.
Oh, my God.
I've never seen Herms like this.
I'm sorry.
Go. Hey,
look how cute he is, though. It's.
I swear to God.
Okay.
I'm
sorry.
And he can fucking sing, man. That shit is no.
I know.
Jokes.
Not even just sing. The dude can rap too.
Dropper. Z2, your take.
What the fuck were you even talking about?
real foot and or balls apparently now.
Hey, rank these 3 running backs: Khalil Herbert, Alex Collins, Devontae Booker, and from priority of must start to least start this weekend.
Herbert, Booker, Collins, just like Herms said.
Herms. He is still. He's St. Pat. He's like, fuck this.
I'll be short and sweet. I have the same rankings except for Booker over Herbert. I like that Booker got into the end zone twice, and I'm chasing the TDs there. The lack of receiving work for Herbert last week, despite 18 touches, was a little bit concerning.
Raji.
So, since I have since I just want the same list as everyone else, I'll continue the Herms dating profile. Great guy, great personality.
I swear to God.
He can, like everyone else said, he can sing, he can rap, he can definitely sing. Fucking check out his SoundCloud. That boy, he's going crazy. Great political opinion as well. We'll get into that. That's for the after show. But yeah, move on. Someone date Herms.
To answer the football question, because apparently that's been going on. Booker, but slightly behind him, Khalil Herbert, especially if Khalil Herbert's facing me in any of my leagues. He'll put up 50 points because that's happened before. Jeremy Langford, that fucking guy caught a 50-yard pass on me and a touchdown. That shit was painful. I don't know what it is, but the fucking backups are the goddamn Bears. They're actually always relevant.
Hey, Daniel, you're right. You're right. We are the ultimate. The Survive crew is the ultimate wingmans and wingwomen's.
What's up, Ozzy?
Go ahead, Peg.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
but give me what Pat said, like, right? Booker, he's also a pass catcher. He does all that stuff. He'll get into the end zone. I don't disagree with that. I think Khalil Herbert will also do it because they need to help Justin Fields. They will run the ball to keep him safe, right? Like I said, I have no idea how the Bears do it, but they always find out really good backup RBs for like 5 games, and then they fail out. You know, Jeremy Langford, Jordan Howard, et cetera. So like, fucking, there's been a list of these guys.
They get demolished.
They get demolished, get hurt, or they just start sucking after 1 year. It's happened year after year. So that's something always. They have a good scouting team. Maybe it's like the Steelers, the receivers.
Johnny, we talked about that at the beginning.
I want to add one thing.
We talked about that at the beginning of the show, Johnny.
One thing to what Peng said. What happens to Herbert if the Bears go down 14-0?
Wait, we're not into that yet, Pat. What the fuck?
But that's literally a serious question for how you rate Herbert.
But that's
But they still run the ball. They'll still run it.
That's the segue.
And then
I don't think that's happening. I just have to ask that question.
And then Pete Carroll hasn't run the ball since like 2013, so we're fine there. So that's why Alex Collins is on the bottom, and Alex Collins is just not as talented. But back to the whole dating portion on this thing.
I
Right?
swear
Real quick. No. So I'm not gonna go with this. So the singing portion, I'm gonna touch on. So I got a video from somebody when we were in Canton, right? And it was of Herm's fucking singing. You know, the 6-pack guys were like, "Dude, this dude's killing it." And I was like, and I took to my wife. I said, I fucking missed out. And I don't even like Yellow Card, but when I tried, I was like, he actually sang it so well. I actually like the song, the fucking Ocean Avenue.
Bro,
like
I love Ocean Avenue.
I don't fucking like Ocean. I never liked Yellow Card.
Song.
I called him bootleg Eminem's fucking, like the guys that used to dye their hair blonde and then go to school fucking back in 8th grade. Yeah, it reminded me of that.
Hey,
shit.
now.
I'm sorry. Which, like, but that's what he reminded me. The late stage Yellow Card always reminded me of that. Which I was cool with it back then, not so much later. But yeah, when you say this shit, I was like, man, I fucking missed out on karaoke and I should have gone out. So I'm not joking when I say I fucking love Herman's voice.
Yeah, hey, apparently Snacks has like this crazy obsession with Herm's voice.
He does.
Yo,
Just a
he
bit.
does.
All of us do, man.
Dude,
Shit.
yeah, all of us do, but hey.
Yeah, I sound like a fucking cartoon animal. I don't know. I mean, like, fuck.
No, man. You gotta give us some fucking credit. It's good. The thing is, too, is like when you karaoke, like you have confidence in your karaoke when you actually do it. Most people, like, you know, they kind of stutter sing. They'll be like, oh, man, it's Ocean Avenue. And like, they'll kind of like hesitate sing. You fell out. You belch it, man.
Hey,
it's good.
That's the only fucking person to ever. We left the game of Cards Against Humanity tied as fuck. Like both of our comedy was just bow. Like he's the only person to ever fucking. I cannot wait till we get in a joke writing session, bro. You, me, and Joey Wright need to make that happen. The three of us just going bow, just like punchline after punchline after punchline. We'd have people sick. Maddie, your take: Khalil Herbert, Alex Collins, Devontae Booker, from must priority to start this weekend to least priority. Oh, she's thinking. Got her.
I don't.
She's gonna start talking about O-lines again. It's okay.
Oh,
I love O-line talk.
Listen,
No, I'm here for it.
Listen, I live in the trenches.
That's a good football player. If they,
I will say this until the day I die: the game of football is won or lost in the trenches. It is what it is.
I used to disagree with that I used to disagree with that on the D line, but after like years actually watching, like I agree more and more every year. So yeah,
if you actually break down film and you're watching for more than just did they complete a pass or not, the game is won or lost in the trenches.
Hey,
Anyways,
before you give your take, that was some sick ass marketing. I just caught on to what you said and I just started really thinking about it.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
I live my life in the trenches, and your article series is called "In the Trenches."
I didn't even do that on purpose. I just like the big boys.
DrRoto.com mic drop.
No, it's 100%. I always joke.
Sorry.
But I always joke that if you're a team that's drafting in the top 16 and you don't take an own lineman, you're going to be drafting in the top 16 again.
Yeah.
Like
Shout out the Browns.
Looking at you, Cincinnati.
Go ahead and drop your take.
Okay, we're going. There's just not very good options. Okay, for specifically thinking week 6, Booker's at the back because yeah. Okay, Booker's 3. Collins is 2, and Herbert is 1. And just know this is like you have no other options. This is what you're faced with type guys.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that. I mean, come on, you know.
Collins, I will. 100% taking Williams over Herbert.
Yeah.
Well, but he's if he's not back up, you know, because I heard like not only is he on the COVID list, but he tested positive for that shit. Like that's you know what I mean.
It's going to be a minute. So here's the thing, though, is like the Bears are also down half of their shitty offensive line as it is. They have no idea what they're doing. None. And like the bad part about it is there's not even a coach there who's teaching them fundamentals, because with the offensive line in the NFL, you can get away with having good fundamentals and you're all right. Not one of those guys, I think, has good fundamentals. You see them line up in their 2-point stance is their elbow chilling on their knee, they're half-ass bent over, they're 2 seconds off the ball, and they're not even hitting the right. They're coming up so tall. I'm not going to get into it. Anyways, not a big fan of the Bears' offensive line. It's a little scary. So I feel like the whole running
there though.
Yo,
like,
anyone that has to
how
fucking,
long,
I feel bad for anyone in the industry that has to enter a fucking film session with you. Like you're just about to sit, like you're just gonna fucking kill him. Like no, this is what's happening. The guard pulls this way. Like I'm serious. Like when the off season hits, that's all we do here. Like I'm for real. I'm gonna get you in on some of those film sessions. Like the homie Eric Crocker does a lot of them. Shout out to Croc. We love you, Croc.
It's my favorite thing to do, though.
Shout out to homeboy J Love.
J Love, J Love, Raj is part of that. Like, yeah, we're about to have some film sessions this fucking off season. Members will be invited. It will be something that won't be posted. This is content that we can't post because the NFL won't let us fucking copyright shit. So yeah,
I'll be doing some film sessions if anybody wants to sit down and watch, you know, some Adam Sandler flicks with me. If anybody wants to sit
love
down,
Adam Sandler.
You know, like I got you. You know, basically anything Judd Apatow's ever done.
Adam Sandler, low key friend of the SportsMe app.
Yes, he is.
What up?
Yep.
Nope. Yeah.
But I just want to throw out there that the Bears had 36 touches on the running backs last week.
The issue is I don't know that they're going to be able to stay healthy. I do agree that they're going to continue to get touches, though, because that's why I ranked him as number 1 in this order.
I think that's why will have us. I'm not saying that it's wrong, but I think
he has an extra toe.
L-line's bad. They're just going to touch the ball. I think that's better than what Alex Collins is going to get because their O-line's also pretty bad.
Yeah.
All of the O-lines are.
Mike
all 3 of them are pretty bad.
Mike ranked these 3. Hell no, hell yeah. Now's the time. Go ahead and hop in.
All right,
so hop in backstage. Hell no, hell yeah.
My rank is like everyone, almost like most of everyone else. It's Herbert, Booker, Collins. But here's the thing the reason I have Herbert higher is he was already at 48% opportunity share before Williams went down as a split. He had 11 toes, as Herms is telling me right now. He had 8. I know he had 18 carries. I know he didn't. I do agree with Pat's concern about not having any run in the passing game, but with 48% opportunity share and 51% of that was going to Williams, that just means I think he's going to be closer to 60 to 70% because their only other running back is Ryan Nall, and I don't think he's going to be very much in the passing game. So to me, it has to be Herbert, then Booker, and then Collins for the exact same reasons. Even though Pittsburgh might not be the greatest team, their defense is still stout.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, keep hitting that like button. Like for real.
It's the one that looks like this.
Something like that.
And also subscribe to the channel. If you guys have not already, if you're new to the channel, keep sharing the content, keep putting it out there. We're having a great night. We're doing really well. I want to just keep that momentum going.
It's going down. We're yelling
going
timber.
Down in the deal. Going down and it's going down.
Sugar, we're going down.
Sweet super baby, cock ready to let it go.
How many different songs do we start singing at once?
Hey, let's go.
I did hear the pivot to the Fall Out Boy. Shout out Fall Out Boy.
No, dude.
Shout out me and at Lindelians on Twitter tearing it down at karaoke doing that sugar we're going down shit. There's videos.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that
Bro,
clip was cool. I gotta
hey,
find those clips and send to Maddie.
that
She would totally
California
dig it.
love, that California love joint that I did. That shit. I did not expect that to like. People were like, "Oh shit!"
Who sang
Like,
the Barbie Girl song? I know someone did the.
Oh fuck! I can't remember. I know that Steven Roto did Jump Around, and that shit was crazy. When he did House of Pain, like I was like, "Yo, you really know all the words?"
I'm just mad that I didn't do Beer for My Horses like I promised I would.
that's a good song.
You know, just like
That's kind of a racist song though, too.
Yeah,
it is, but it's fun. Actually, no, I'm not going to defend it any further. That song's actually kind of
Let's
fun.
get into this next. This next
I
topic.
karaoke Lizzo in
That's growth,
Nashville,
Herms.
and it was the time of my life.
Maddie, you got to send karaoke videos, or it didn't happen. Okay.
I'll send you videos. Here's the thing that sucks is like the good Lord blessed me with a stage presence to fucking kill it, but none of the talent. Like I can't. I have
you
zero
can sell it.
rhythm.
Tell you what,
I'm tone
Maddie,
deaf.
all you
But
got to
if I
do
have
is
some-
just
if I
Ashley
can lip
Simpson
sync,
SNL.
Oh.
Lip sync that shit. I'll be behind the
it's
curtain
game
somewhere.
over.
It'll be fine.
I get the crowd involved. I'm telling
Maddie's
you,
got a
the
really
stage
out from
presence.
Adele
Yeah.
or something.
Game
I don't
Hey,
know.
let's go ahead really quick. Toby has to head out, right?
Oh,
But
Bye, son.
Hold on,
miss
hold
Gotta
on,
go
calm
record a
down,
speech.
calm your motherfucking britches.
I apologize.
No worries, no. Hey, but we do have a viewer guest backstage. So I need everyone, as Toby's getting ready to leave and he's gonna do his sign off, I need everyone to put their motherfucking glasses in the air. Okay? If you got a shot, please put it in the air. Give it up for Hell No! Hell yeah!
Toby put his glass up.
I put my glasses in the air. I'm about to just do it.
I'm gonna pass these glasses to the refs.
Hey, everybody, give it up for Hell No!
No, man.
Hell
no.
yeah!
Back it up.
Bring him back up. Hey.
Dilly. Yo,
What up?
Mr.
on, my
300 donos himself, $300 worth of donos himself.
Dilly
350.
Dilly.
Dilly.
What is good, bro? How you doing, man?
Doing good.
Good.
He just
good.
looks like a younger version of me. Damn. Hell yeah. What's up, dude?
Like that, yeah.
Hey, we about the same size, bro. Hey, Z2.
Nah,
go
dead
ahead,
ass.
bro.
Yo, dude, I'll pull up my middle school photo and then we'll put that shit side by side. What up, man?
Do
Get
you
your fake
also
ID.
need a dating
Oh.
profile? Because we can hook you up with that.
We
I
did.
mean,
Oh my god.
Let's fucking do it.
I'm just
Hey,
saying.
hey,
That's what we're here for.
Z2,
Nah,
I
he
know
probably
that-
pulls mad girls.
I'm just playing. What's up, dude?
Z2,
Hey, what's up?
I know that you
Okay.
got to sign off, bro. Go ahead and hit us with your sign off before I dive into this next topic for the panel.
Hey, just follow me on Twitter at Z2 Fantasy, and y'all kill the rest of the show.
Hey, love you, bro.
Bye, son. Bye,
Hey.
son.
Z2, nip slip me, dog. Nip
Yeah,
slip.
I'm about to say, hey, fucking
Nip
text me.
slip.
Text me, bro.
Janet Jackson.
I will.
You already know
See
what
y'all.
it is.
He
Y'all
charges
know
for
the
that
vibes,
now.
YKTV.
That's
Hey,
gotta
holla,
subscribe to
holla, Toby.
OnlyFans.
Not only rum.
Bye, Toby.
Only rum. Only rum.
Yeah,
There's
we
a
don't
song,
do
Maddie.
OnlyFans.
Has
We
Maddie
don't do
not been here
OnlyFans
for
around
that?
here.
She's seen it. I think
Okay.
she's forgotten.
She's seen it. She's seen it.
Wait.
I forgot.
Only rum?
It's
No,
the
I don't think
ADHD.
I've been here for that.
You haven't seen that joke? Hey, Raj,
Oh,
hold
you
the
seen
sign.
that shit. Come on.
Raj, hold the
I don't know. So I
sign.
fucking got to print it out now. It's okay. I'll screen share the photo later.
Yeah, he's like, I'll
We'll
screen
figure
share
it
it
out.
later.
And
Figure it
I'm
out
not
during the episode. I'm gonna put it up in the middle of someone's tape. All right. So
Okay.
hell no, hell yeah. We actually start off with you. Thank you for joining the show tonight. Welcome again.
Thank you for having me.
What's up?
Hey, of course. Thank you for donating and supporting. By the way, no one has to fucking donate to join this shit. He's just been a really awesome
Wait,
supporter.
I find out now? The fuck?
I have been giving you how much money weekly?
Fuckers. Where
Now
the
you're
fuck has
telling
this
me?
came
Now? Gee,
Hey,
okay. Well,
from?
this
Now the rumors are gonna start that I'm charging.
You
for
guys
the
are getting
podcast.
paid to do this?
okay.
He told me $45, like that other guy on Twitter a while back. No, just kidding.
Robbie, I love you
Only
anyway, no
rum.
matter what.
Our
There you go.
only
Enjoy
rum.
That's
ladies and
actually a
gentlemen,
pretty sexy graphic too. I like it.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good, I gotta say.
I might have to
It's
load
hot,
up
it's
some of my
hot.
old
It's
thirst
kinky,
traps
it's
on
kinky,
there.
I like it.
Do it.
Oh, Raj, make it a domain, make it a site. You know what to do, bro. Raj, you know how to hook it up, dog. Let's go. Let's run it. Let's run it. Now the joke just became a real thing. The joke just became a real thing. Like, I'm gonna start uploading like crazy ass shit like me at night, like partying. Like tonight, I'm gonna have some shit for Only Rum.
And then we could get some, Herm's tight end picks.
There we go. Let's.
That's the type of shit that belongs on there, bro.
Should I put a picture
As long as we
up
get
after
some
the-
Hall of Fame busts.
Hey, should I put a picture up after the whiskey and the other stuff kicks in?
I'm really sad that Herms took the tight end thing.
Hey, that man.
Maybe we can share that segment because big tight end fan.
Hey.
I got nice cheeks. What can I say?
So do I.
Hey,
I think we should put it to a vote.
You can't with Herms. You have to get the joke out before he does, because he will beat you to the punchline so heavy. It's so.
But
it's
my ass isn't a joke.
Don't forget
Okay.
about Wiener
Oh!
I got that.
That was good. All right.
Sometimes I'm funny.
Knuckles, good job, Maddie.
Yup.
Respect.
Hey, the Bears.
The Bears.
Hey,
Hey, we were just talking about them.
Take on the Green Bay Packers. We have another hate week. Daily double right now because St. Pat's a Packers fan. Hell no, hell yeah, as a Bears fan. Yeah. Hey, hell no, hell yeah, as first.
I apologize
fucking
for that
appearance.
sound, viewers.
Bears.
This weekend, does Justin Fields have what it takes to lead this team to the W? Go ahead, hell no, hell yeah.
Yeah, he does. Justin Fields, yep. He freaking
the nice cheeks.
I mean, if he can do the passing game like he was doing last game and everything, and if he can scramble out of pocket and avoid like getting sacked, because the offensive line has a lot of injuries on the team right now.
Are you worried about Damian Williams having the big 19 and having to
I mean, I'm pretty sure
Khalil Herbert.
I'm pretty sure Herbert's going to be doing good. He was doing good last game. He had a lot of touches and stuff.
For sure, yeah.
Are you? I know that you play a lot of DFS. I know that you take a lot of our betting advice. Are you rolling out Khalil Herbert this weekend in any DFS lineups?
I don't really know, to be honest.
Give me some Darnell Mooney, baby.
Yo, I got a
every
question
week.
for the little homie though. Like seriously, because dude, I've been freaking the fuck out about this, especially somebody who was like, "Oh my gosh, wow, dude, I'm getting Allen Robinson at just such a great price in my drafts this year." That's been frustrating. What is he, like, wide receiver 65 or some shit, dude? Like, honestly, I always like to ask fans of the team. You know what I mean? Because you can ask just anybody, but fans of the team know the best. At what point do we just give up on the Allen Robinson stuff? Because, dude, it's really frustrating me. I'm sure it's frustrating you even more as a fan. I mean, how are you feeling about this? Because, Jair Alexander's out. I mean, are you trusting it, or is he sitting on your bench? I don't know.
Can you also chime in for Darnell Mooney? Thank you.
Actually, yeah, that too. To be honest, yeah.
How you feel? Hell no, hell yeah. Hell no, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, I think we have a lot of good wide receivers right now. We got a lot of good rookie wide receivers right now. So Allen Robinson, yeah, of course, is going to be our top wide receiver right now. So basically, that's it.
Hell yeah. Okay. Hell yeah. Hey, I like it. Hey, wait up.
I'm out of here. I hate you guys.
Short and sweet. I like it.
Hey, I love that you're here on the fucking panel, bro. I can't remember last time we had a viewer guest. Everyone is geeking right now. Yo,
First of all, I think he killed it.
He did.
Yeah.
No, he did.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, hell no, hell yeah, bro. If you are our first viewer guest, welcome to all the madness that is the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. If you want to stick around for the rest of the show, bro, you are more than welcome. I know that you want to come on and give your Bears take. But listen, hold on, I'm standing the motherfucker up. Hold on.
There we go.
I'm standing up. Hey, you done motherfucking came with the dono hype. You done made sure that everyone is on notice about what the fuck we do here at the Rumboyz Fans Network. You have been following for not one, not two. You've been a subscriber for 3 years.
Hey, damn.
Let me get a motherfucking cheers to me. Hey, cheers to you. And for hell no. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
What? No. Dilly.
Motherfucking dilly.
Hey, I got a question for you, brother. Hell no, hell yeah. You've been here on this for 3 years. That's a long time. What made you want to subscribe? What take that you saw from fucking the Rumboyz? You were like, man, that's some good shit.
Oh, he's
besides mine that you didn't see until years later, obviously.
Oh, it's like a family, bro. It's like a family here. Everybody cares about each other's teams and stuff. So it's just like a family.
It's such a good place. It's such a good place.
We're clipping that. Pat, give me a timestamp.
150-47. 150-47.
Someone
And
dropped.
Hell no, hell yeah, you are in the fam now.
Thank you.
What up?
Shit, once you hit that subscribe button,
life.
you're part of the family, man.
Yeah, once you hit that
That's
subscribe
it.
button, it's a thing. It's a whole thing. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Remember to hit that like button, everybody. Remember to share that content. We building a community. Hey, yo, Mike, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it
All
like
right,
it's
so
hot.
our buddy up in the top corner, Mr. Pat, put up a tweet this afternoon saying that his favorite DB on the Green Bay Packers is going to be out, Mr. King. Well, Jair Alexander is out. King is going to be out. So if it's going to happen, if it's going to happen, this is going to be the week that Allen Robinson is going to eat. Does that mean that the Green Bay Packers are going to lose this game? No. Justin Fields will have a decent game, but Aaron Rodgers and Aaron Jones is going to eat, and the Packers are going to win the game. Short and simple. Your take, Maddie.
Bang.
Okay, can we repeat the question?
Bears versus.
So
I know
the
that we're
Chicago
talking- I know
Bears
what we're
and the Green
talking
Bay
about.
Packers are football teams. They will be
Does
playing
Fields have
against
what
each
it
other.
takes to lead this team to a dub?
Not another Bengals one.
I just didn't know the exact question. I knew the teams that we were talking about.
I'm fucking. It's a callback to last week. I don't know. It's this whole thing.
The Chicago Bears take on Green Bay Packers this weekend. Does Fields have what it takes to lead this team to a dub? Oh, okay. What?
I can't. It's nothing you're
Not
doing.
about you. It's nothing about
I'm. Oh my god! I'm gonna mute my ass.
Secrets don't make friends, Herms. I'm just kidding. You're so my friend. Oh, Daniel's about to call me out.
Let's go. Let's
Okay.
go, Maddie. Get him. Get him.
All right, you're good.
Hear me out. I think that there could be a possibility for an upset. I think that the possibility is there. I don't know if I'm confident to go out and put money on it, my own money, but I do feel like the possibility for an upset is there. Hear me out. The Bears somehow, some way are 4th in DVOA in the league. I have a feeling that all they have to do is bring a little bit more pressure on Rodgers, and it's not going to be a good situation. Even I know that the receiving core is phenomenal. I get that. I get that he has some skill players that can make things happen. I think that Aaron Rodgers, I'm really sorry, Daniel. Aaron Rodgers is the type that just like gets pissed off and like that. I think it'd be easy to get in his head and just like fuck him up. Anyways,
they almost lost to the Bengals.
Reference
They
week
did.
1.
The other thing is Justin Fields. Okay, we're talking about Justin Fields. First of all, we know Matt Nagy can't develop shit. They're making the same mistake. We're watching the same mistakes happen
I'm sure
over
he
and over again,
poops
just like
every
with
day.
on his playbook. Anyways.
Taking my awful joke to the next level. There you go. That's Maddie for you. At Maddie Kroll on Twitter.
That's what I do. I like to go toes.
Step on a pair of J's.
Do we have to make a dating profile
I just
for
stepped
Maddie
on
now?
my
Is that what
fucking
this is?
J's, man. Damn it.
Okay, but getting back to it, I have this opinion on a lot of the rookie quarterbacks. Justin Fields is in a shitty situation. We've already talked trash on the offensive line. We know that it's really not great. At this point, Justin Fields is like that backyard dirty quarterback. Like he will make something happen. So dumb down the plays, run basic shit, and he'll make something happen out of it with the players he has. I'll just say that. It'll be like a Mod Podge. But at this point, your shitty plays aren't working. So dumb it down a bit.
Talk
Don't
that shit,
overcomplicate
queen.
it.
Talk that
And run
shit,
the
queen.
basics.
Talk that shit, queen.
Okay,
Yo.
no. I'm sorry. I came to play tonight.
You're
Hold on.
speaking that truth.
I need to toss this out there. Hey, Maddie, you gotta start sharing the fucking the film links that you're studying. We gotta start sharing film clips. We gotta.
You can subscribe to my article. No, I'm just joking. I'm just kidding.
Oh no! That is no joke. You should. You should. It's good information. It is.
Hey, thank you, Herms. That was my first one, so I really appreciate that.
And I
needed that boost.
read your stuff because, well, we work together.
Because we're friends, right?
Exactly.
We're family.
Yeah, like, exactly.
And you're good at what you do.
I will let you know that I do get a little bit of coaches film that I get to like, because, okay, so here's the thing. I like to watch the offensive line, right? That's how I watch football. I like to watch the film directly behind the players, numbers, names to me. I like to be able to me, I feel like I can see technique a little bit better that way. And I know that that's different from how most people watch offensive line. And I'll watch it from the front too, but I want to see
the front, back.
From the back.
Yeah.
For more than just the booty. But no. So yeah, that's the film that I like to break down.
My neck, my back.
Listen.
My old line and their crack.
If it's a tight end.
Sorry.
No.
Real quick, B-dubs in the chat. Oh, in week 7. Okay.
Wait, now he's got up. Hell no.
Week 7.
At this particular point in time, I have no idea.
There's no
but
answering that.
Yeah, no clue.
Hangs out there in that area. Do you have a good answer?
Fuck no. I'm not touching
Nick Mullins
shit.
back?
I'm not touching a damn
Would
thing.
you hold on? Would you really fucking trust the goddamn San Fran?
Yeah, I went to San
beat
Fran for
writers
shit.
right now. I do not trust the San Fran beat writers for worth a goddamn, bro. Fuck the San Fran beat writers. Keep tuning in, B-dubs.
I don't disagree, but at the same time, I trust them enough to at least report injury. Never mind the fact that they completely let us down on the fucking Trace Herman shit. That was fucking irritating. Christ, would have been nice to know.
Jimmy G doesn't want to be QB1.
But he does want to be sexy, and it's working.
That too.
Jimmy G is a beautiful man. If you looked that good, you got paid that much money. Why would you not want to be QB2?
Or doing porn.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know.
That's like a dream job for him.
Weren't there porn stars on the record saying that he made them tap out?
Hold on. Kiera Mia did say that Jimmy G. Hey, I don't know about y'all. Never mind.
That's high praise.
Yeah, freaky praise.
If you
Not
really
that I
want
would
my
know.
opinion on Jimmy G or Lance, I think I would go Lance. And I do think that Lance is going to continue to develop, but he needs playing time. He needs to be on the field. He needs to have people rushing at him, trying to take his head off. That's what Trey Lance needs. And I do think that he's going to rise to the occasion. He's going to be kind of like a Baker Mayfield where he's never going to be fully polished, but he's going to be able to get to a point where he's going to take him to a Super Bowl.
Hey, Herms.
Like
Hey, Herms.
He also needs George Kittle.
That's
Hey,
me.
Herm.
Yes, to actually perform better than what he has been this year.
Hey.
That is my mononym. Yeah.
B.
I was told by a loyal YouTube subscriber.
Okay.
She wants you to open up your motherfucking DMs.
Okay. Well, I mean, I didn't think it would come to this, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know, like this is a very this is a message that I got. I don't know if this is written in an aggressive tone. But
all right. Well, thank you, Meryl Streep, for hitting me up. I've been wanting to be in one of your movies for a long time. This is an honor for me. I thought that my acting career was over, but the fact that you have found me on this YouTube channel and you want me to star in your next film, thank you so much. I mean, I never thought.
Are you gonna post that?
Why did you snitch on yourself? Hold on. Why did you snitch on yourself?
Okay, Autumn.
Why the fuck did you snitch on yourself?
Probably not aggressive. Robbie doesn't know his words.
I was making a joke about Meryl Streep. Jesus, what is okay?
Why did you snitch on yourself?
Damn it! Would you just let the girl shoot her shot?
Who is
already?
snitching on? I'm talking. Well, I don't even know what's happening. I was just trying. Oh, fuck. Oh, things are
Alright,
confusing.
I'm gonna give you a tip.
It
Cover your
wasn't
mouth.
a secret. It
Let
was
her
not
tell you
a-
what she wants and make it happen.
I have no idea what's happening right now. Okay, all right.
That's all you need to
You
do.
became a
We should
celebrity
talk about
overnight. You
football.
became a celebrity overnight. Let's talk about football.
There
Let's
we
get
go.
Back
This
on
is-
track.
I hell no.
Autumn's
hell no,
cute
hell yeah,
too.
left. What
He
the
had to
fuck?
he had to go to a friend's house, but I thought we were
Oh.
friends.
Wait, who
and
left?
Hell no, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, hell no, hell yeah.
Oh, he about to go get some.
We're probably too much
Oh.
for him, honestly.
He's
Not even
been a
talking about
subscriber.
football
He's been a
this way.
subscriber for fucking 3 years.
He really just pulled an Irish goodbye.
He
Just
messaged.
dipped.
He
Oh, did he
messaged.
message? I missed it. JK.
He said, okay, it was not me shooting the shot. Hey, we're gonna let what happen. What players like? Okay,
I didn't get
this
to-
one's about to get controversial. This one's about to get very controversial. I'm probably gonna rant during this, having played wide receiver
Ooh,
since
rants
like.
are fun.
Can I add
I-
one thing on the Packers?
What?
The over-unders at 44. Smash that over.
Oh yeah. Oh,
All right.
obviously.
Can I
yeah.
can I get my take? I
Yo, he
also-
is still since was
Yeah.
on the way to the homie's crib. He's like, nah, y'all ain't too much. He's like,
Ah,
I
I
Love
never had
it.
to take my take either.
Okay, so
but-
hold on. All right, can I get my take real quick?
yes. Both of
so-
you guys need to give your take. And
Maddie on the
Sorry.
panel, great person. Look at
I
her.
know.
She's a philanthropist. You can hit her up.
Oh, me?
what
Yeah,
the fuck
we're
are y'all
sending-
doing
we're
right
sending
now?
her for you
I don't
to-
need
Hold
it.
on,
Everyone
hold on,
keep
hold on.
only
Everyone keep
rum
going,
yet.
keep going,
Only
keep
rum
going.
starts. We start the dating site later.
Well, and also, if you haven't listened to It's a Vibe, my
never
DMs
your
are full
bag. You're
and you may
amazing. We
be
love you.
exposed.
All right.
Anyways, real quick though, I actually take
This
the
is
Packers to cover. I took them to cover before all the injuries were listed out. I'm still confident in them to cover because I think this is one of those Aaron Jones games. Like fucking Aaron Jones is gonna get
Aaron
like
Jones
2
is about to
receiving
smack.
touchdowns, kind of bullshit.
Like
It
45.
wouldn't surprise me if something occurred like that. I know people are saying the secondary for the Bears is a little bit better, but I think St. Pat hit on the head with that over. Like I just don't know if Justin Fields, because he hasn't thrown over 200 yards, I think besides one time. I'm just a little concerned on what that looks like. But this might be the game they do it because everyone's injured. Even Kevin King's out, which
Daniel,
Probably
if you
don't-
don't fucking
I actually
bet
think this
that,
is
I'm
going to
gonna
be a lower
pissed.
scoring game.
yeah, I actually think it might
I
be a
think
little
it's
bit
gonna
lower
be
scoring
better.
too, possibly. We'll see.
Yeah.
But I think Aaron Rodgers really he's gonna fuck up his division, guys. He's gonna
Mhm.
beat up the division rivals.
A lot
So
of people think that.
give me that. Just give me them for that to cover. And yeah, that's really it.
Who else are we missing? Did anyone else not?
I have
Not-
one
St.
more
Pat
thing.
and Herms.
Okay.
I'll go really quick. I already mentioned in my Super Bowl take that the Packers are 12-7 in 19 games at Ford Field. We're going down to Chicago. Since 2008, since Aaron Rodgers took over for the Green Bay Packers, they have won, 22 of their last 27 matchups against division rival, the Bears. It's not really a rivalry anymore when one side's winning every single time. If you take out the Bears from any of Aaron Rodgers' career winning percentages, he drops 20 points. He has over an 80% win percentage against the Bears, roughly 66% the rest of his career. Aaron Rodgers finds a way to win no matter what.
Yeah. Daniel saying, I don't bet on my team, Robbie. Never. All
Well,
right.
number
I'm getting the post together. I'm gonna get the post together. I'm gonna get the post together tomorrow. I'm gonna have a fucking tweet that hopefully should fucking go viral with y'all's help. I'm posting the 10 betting commandments. Biggie, rest in peace. You had the 10 crack commandments. I'm doing the fucking 10 betting commandments. I'm doing it. We're gonna have a thing. It's gonna be a playoff. I think it's gonna go viral. I'm gonna post it because that is literally the number one rule. You never, ever, 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 ever bet your team.
Mm-hmm.
At the point that you start
too
betting
personal.
your team,
It's too personal.
at the point that you start betting your team, 1-800-GAMBLER, call the hotline. I'm serious. Reach out to a friend. Don't do it. Don't do it. I make jokes.
The only
it's
time
also
you bet
serious.
on your team is on a death parlay. That's the only exception.
Fuck. Oh wow, you got jokes, Raj.
Am I wrong?
Herm's your take.
Okay, so basically what's happening right now is we're talking about a football game that will take place not tonight, not tomorrow, but on Sunday. That is the day of our Lord. So, the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears, they are football teams, professional football teams, mind you. Each one of the players on the teams is paid. It's a financial exchange. It's in exchange for them being on the field and playing the game, they receive a paycheck. Crazy system, right? Wow, that's amazing. So what's going to happen is they're going to play football against one another. Wild concept, sounds ridiculous, but I promise it's true. At the end of it, there will be one winner and one loser, unless there is a tie at the end of not just regulation, but overtime, because there are 4 quarters in a football game. But in the event that the score is tied, even if it is 0-0 or 7-7 or some astronomical number, if it is the same number of both teams' score, it will go to an extra period of time. If at the conclusion of that time it is still tied, it will be a tie. So I think that we will see a game, and there will be teams in matching costumes. And one of them will do well. Probably the Packers.
Bears are going to upset the Packers. I'm going with that.
No, I mean, honestly, just given the issues in the secondary with the Packers, it could be a little dicey, but at the same time, even like St. Pat was saying, a rivalry stops being a rivalry when one side's doing some crazy ass shit. So it's like
this panel has gotten crazy.
I respect it.
Plus one team wears green.
I respect it, Eddie.
Is lucky.
Hey, comedy aside, this panel has gotten really fucking spicy with a lot of underdog picks, and I'm here for it. This is the fucking this is the shit. We got a Bears pick, and then we also have a Washington football team pick over to Kansas City. I look. I don't know about anyone else that's in the chat right now, but I'm happy that I'm listening to these people tonight because they're gonna lead us to some dubs. They're gonna lead us to some W's.
Not me, probably not.
Can you pull up Justin's comment? I like that.
Let's see here. Justin said, "I think the Jags have a better chance to win compared to the Bears." Ooh.
And I think Maddie does have a point. Fields can win. In all Fields can win this game for the Bears.
He can.
I don't think it's going to happen, but I think it's probably around a 30%.
It's not out of the range of probability.
It's a 30% chance to me that the Bears win.
And we can throw out the past all we want, but you guys know just as well as everybody else knows that football teams, especially in the NFL, change year to year. And this is not fucking Mitch Trubisky.
Nope.
Trubisky. Trubisky. I always say his name wrong. I can't say it. Trubisky.
I can't even say my own name half the time. It's
Trubisky.
Let's get into
You know what, Mitch?
Trubisky.
Let's get into this next topic. Let's get into this next topic. So at players like Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, Jefferson last year broke Randy Moss's receiving record.
For those who don't know, all 3 of those names are names of people who play the wide receiver position.
In the sport of America.
They catch the ball.
Yeah, that is the primary objective, yes.
We didn't specify the sport, though. What sport are we talking about?
But
American football.
American football.
Is typically the name of what we call soccer.
Thank you, Shaylee Woodley. What is that noise?
I hate you guys.
It is. I have no. I'm about to start our meeting.
Who can't hear that noise?
Fuck it is.
Someone's typing. I don't know. It's not me. Clearly, I'm not even literate. I don't know how to read.
It's Pang. It's Pang. Pang has something in the background that keeps. Yeah.
What do I have in the background?
I don't know. It's something that keeps it's like it hits your mic echo and it makes.
It appears to be a green screen image.
Oh wait, it's that. Wait, what did you just touch?
Yeah,
this?
Yeah, it's that.
Yeah,
it's that.
Yep.
Okay, it's good now. It's good now.
Yeah, it's
good
fine
now.
I think my mic might be sensitive, I guess. I suppose.
So with players like Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase putting up Randy Moss-like numbers, and Randy Moss-like stat lines, Chase projected to possibly break Jefferson's record last year, which would break Randy Moss's record set previously. Is it fair to say that one of these two are this current generation's Randy Moss? I mean, of course, they have to play a lot of years and do a lot of shit. We'll start with, I think, Herms. Yeah, Herms, I believe.
Okay, so what makes this kind of difficult to analyze? And wow, I'm starting off serious. Well, this is fun. Okay, yeah. So what makes it difficult is because I mean, like, obviously, like, it's not like the sport of baseball where we have like certain like metrics to be able to compare across eras. You know what I mean? Like, I would be interested to see a deeper dive into like relative analytics to be able to determine this type of stuff, because like, if I'm sure we're all aware of this, and for those of you who are watching at home, you're probably aware of this as well, or wherever you're watching. It doesn't have to be home; it can be anywhere. Whoa, even the moon. But like, you know, like we're seeing a greater and greater emphasis on throwing the ball. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't something fucking new. Obviously, I'm not shattering anybody's brains, but I mean, like, over the last decade or so, we've seen a higher concentration into passing as opposed to, you know, just like robust running attacks. It's a dying philosophy in the league, you know. So we are going to see players be able to put up these types of numbers just because of how different the game was when Randy Moss came into the league, whereas the brand of football that's being played now. That said, I don't say that to take away from the remarkable accomplishments that both of those young men have had, because, like, holy fucking shit, it's incredible. To be able to come out of the gate and dominate on that level is commendable. It absolutely is. But if I was going to pick between the... Actually, no, I don't know, because neither of them are necessarily, like... The physical profile of either of them doesn't really align with what Randy Moss was able to do. But because he was a big dude, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what makes
Randy's a big
motherfucker. So like, if I were to pick like a younger receiver to be like akin to that, I want to say somebody like a DK Metcalf, but at the same time, Randy ran those routes a lot more polished than DK did coming in. And even then, still now, and like, no disrespect to, you know, DK Metcalf, because he has dramatically improved that skill, but like, I don't know.
He's too stiff.
Yeah, so it's just like, in order to find like a 1-for-1 for Randy Moss is very difficult to do, but just, I guess, relative to like dominance of the game, I would probably lean more toward, if I'm going to pick between the two of them, if I'm going to hand the distinction to one of them, I would hand it more to a Jamar Chase, just because, at least in some respects, he's more of a 50-50, you know, just get up there and do that shit type shit. And like, I don't know. It's a loaded question, and I thought about it way too much. So, St. Pat, what do you got?
Here we go.
Can you pull up my comment, Robbie?
Shit. Hang on. Did you put in the private chat or this
No,
chat?
in the actual Randy Moss's stat line for his rookie year.
Yeah. The 69 catches for 1,313 yards and scored 17 touchdowns in 16 games. I know this off the top of my head. I like didn't even need to pull that up, but yeah.
But I wanted to have it up there as I'm talking.
Yeah.
Those numbers were in 1998. The game has shifted towards throwing in the last 20 years. Justin Jefferson beat that out by roughly 100 yards. That's not that incredible. It's incredible, but it's not the same level of hasn't been done like Randy Moss did. Randy Moss brought to the 1998 Vikings a ton of firepower. All three of these receivers have come in alongside other top receivers. Jefferson came in alongside Thielen. Chase is coming alongside Boyd and Higgins already, and they're both put up great numbers. Moss came in alongside Chris Carter, who was a 5-time Pro Bowler.
How's that?
I do not know. But my main point with all that to be is the 1998 Vikings set the then NFL record for most points in the season. Moss got them to a new standard, a new height for points for an offense in the NFL. I don't think Jamar Chase nor Justin Jefferson take their teams to NFL record-setting numbers for their offense as a whole. So while they may break the 69 catches for 1,313 yards and maybe even that 17 touchdown mark, I don't think they do for the NFL and the offense as a whole what Randy Moss did.
Okay.
I vibe with it.
Great marketing again. Raj?
Okay. So I'm gonna say this stems from your take on Sunday that Terry McLaurin is the next Jerry Rice. which me and
This
Pat,
is what this question stemmed from. This came from just.
I just have a feeling.
Terry McLaurin is the next Jerry Rice. Terry McLaurin is the next Jerry Rice.
We're gonna just ignore that.
No, we're not. No, we're not. Fuck you.
No,
we're not.
we definitely are.
You're a dick.
I love you. I love you.
I love you, bro.
But I don't think, dude. No, these guys aren't coming close to Randy Moss. Come on. I mean, that's yet to be seen.
Maddie, check your mentions.
Maddie or fucking Maddie.
Yeah.
Fucking Maddie. The amount of times I've heard that in my life.
But it's like Justin.
Said my ex-boyfriend. All my ex-boyfriends. Fucking Maddie.
Oh god. All right. So Justin Jefferson has played what 22 games, or 21 games, and Jamar Chase played 5. Come on, like they're not like give them some time. Sure, they can be generational receivers, and I hope they are. I mean, maybe not Jamar because he's a Bengal, but they can definitely be generational receivers. And
that was deep.
Give them some time, but it'll happen eventually.
Okay. Pangs.
I'm excited about this one.
I'm not. I came into the season not being super sold on Jamar, just because of what he was being drafted at for redraft. And he's made the point. He's done it. All right. So I hold myself on that one that Jamar has been putting up. Amazing. Good stuff. He's all that crap that we gave him in preseason. And Justin Jefferson too, doing pretty well. But I'm not going to compare it to the Moss situation just because we're looking at Moss from years, decades later, right?
Yeah.
And before we jump into like, well, they're doing good their first year, like so did AJ Brown. First 2 years. Look what he's doing today. Fucking nothing. So give me a longer year. Let me see more seasons, and then we can talk. At least with Terry McLaurin, he has a couple seasons under his belt, so you can at least do some comparisons, or he's being relevant.
Still not Jerry Rice.
But yeah, I know. Still, but
hey, leave me alone.
But AJ Brown is, was a guy that I
have both their jerseys. Only Rice. The exception is Rice autographed the other jersey that I have. But Terry McLaurin's the next Jerry Rice. Man, but Maddie, please save me
to the whole Moss thing. It's fine. Like, I just don't see it. Not yet. Give it a few more years.
I don't see it yet, but I mean, I think
people were talking about Cordero Patterson like that his rookie year.
No, fuck no. I think that Justin Jefferson is a lot closer to Randy than Jamar is. But like Jamar's on that projection. He's on that path.
Let's see it after the first contract's over. We've seen guys fail out too. Yeah. We've seen Kenny Golladay. Look, fuck, man. Like, there's plenty of guys that just don't do stuff. They have to do it long term.
The third change for Herms.
Maddie, your take. Oh, bro, why did you tell me that you were wearing your Washington shirt? I would have fucking put on my national shirt.
The amount of outfit changes Herms has had on the show makes me feel like he's really playing into this. We're gonna get him different pictures for his dating app. He's changed outfits so many times that we get to start screenshotting.
Yeah, leave alone about that. Right? Like you guys.
Every time you bring, he disappears. Yo, this is our new shtick. Maddie, your take.
I'm just having so much fun with it. Okay.
Online dating.
Hold on, wait. Weed said shots. Hey, cheers to me. Cheers to you.
I've already been vaccinated.
All the Rumboyz agrees.
He's vaxxed. He may get waxed. We don't know.
Oh!
I'm just gonna keep doing it. Okay. I think Herms made a good point. I'm gonna kind of touch on it and put my Maddie spin on it. I'm gonna say something, and I don't want it to snowball. So no one is allowed to respond to the specific thing, and you'll know when I say it. I feel like this is a Michael Jordan, LeBron James type of conversation that you guys are trying to bring in. The game is completely different, right? Receivers are completely different this day and age. It's just like, okay, back in the NBA, you could clothesline a guy, knock his teeth down his throat.
Yeah.
And maybe he got a foul, maybe he didn't. Okay. LeBron falls down because somebody looks at him wrong. Steph Curry falls down because somebody blew in his face. And it's a technical penalty and they're out. You know what I mean? So basically the same type of thing has happened with football. We've watched them get a little bit more aggressive with holding, with body checks, things like that. Randy Moss was a freaking dog. I mean, going back to what Herm said, he was a big dude, but his finesse was beautiful. I would say he played football more like a basketball player than he did a football player, but he had a football player's body. He just has this beautiful finesse. I don't think that we're going to see that type of player again just because the league has changed so much. But if we're comparing receivers, I think I like Jamar Chase for the long run better.
Okay.
Yo, you and your fucking film analysis. Like,
I didn't break down film that time.
Yeah, I mean, that
You
was
just
a little
spitting
bit of
facts,
film.
man.
That was a little bit of film breakdown how Randy Moss, bigger body, boxes. Yeah.
I was trying to keep it more like less technical. I'm sorry.
Hey, y'all want to know a crazy Rumboyz fact? Everyone in the chat, this may be something that can help you win something in the future. Crazy Rumboyz fact. I forgot what I was about to say. God damn it.
Herm's picture says no.
No. Autumn's like, I'm so sorry. I forgot. I forgot.
I'm
I
not.
I now remember what I was about to say. Crazy Rumboyz fact. Everyone copy this down. You might need this for trivia later. To win you some Rumboyz swag. That I'll send you for free. But
I don't
Randy
even
Moss,
get free swag. Go ahead.
You get 30% off.
I never got the code.
I never got a code.
I sent this shit out forever. All right, I'm gonna resend.
I never got a code. Just
I'll resend it to all of you. It's okay.
It's all good.
Cap.
But no.
Cap.
If I say the code out loud, then everyone's gonna take advantage of like the fucking discount that y'all get. So I don't want that. Yeah, he's like, don't say it out loud. But no, Randy Moss was my very first fantasy football draft pick ever.
I already knew that.
I know that you knew it. That's why you don't get the fucking win in a contest later.
I know.
You're old, bro.
Herms, I love it. I love that your name is.
Up.
Hey, Raj.
Fuck you up.
No, Robbie, be quiet for a second. Raj, shut your fucking trap, young boy.
Exactly. Yo, Mike is fucking older than me. All right, Mike.
Y'all are both old. Shit.
Herms, I love that your name on here is Daddy.
All right, so
is that a subtle hint?
I pretty much agree with everyone on this panel. Randy Moss is the shit. Randy Moss is the man.
He's unfuckwittable.
Okay, but
change it to no.
Between
I like it when you call Herms Big Papa.
I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry.
Between Jamar Chase and Jefferson, I'm gonna as closest to Moss. I'm going to have to go Chase just because of the fact that he can go up and get it. He plays more like Moss than Jefferson did. I don't have much to add, but I will say one thing. I'm going to drop the mic on this end of the segment and say, no, Terry McLaurin is not like Jerry Rice. Mic drop.
Yes.
Look at the stats.
He dropped the mic.
Look at the stats. Look at the stats and tell me I'm wrong.
But the mic was dropped.
But fucking look at the stats and tell me that I'm wrong. We can have this debate on Twitter and I'll fucking hash that with you over text, bro. Justin Jefferson is this generation's. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go on my rant now.
Yes, go on your
rant. I'm not gonna say that Jamar Chase is on that path. As long as Justin Jefferson plays healthy and plays for 8, maybe even 5. I'll give him 5. If he plays for 5 seasons healthy, we're gonna start really having this conversation because Randy Moss played for a really long time. You know.
Yes.
So if Jamar does this shit for 5 fucking seasons straight, I'm gonna tell everyone to shut the fuck up, and he has to be undeniable.
Yeah.
If McLaurin keeps what he's doing, and if you put McLaurin and Rice side by side, look, these kids need something to look up to. We had that something to look up to, and that was Rice and Moss. When you were on the playground, when you caught a pass one-handed, like I always do, because I mean I'm just that fucking good, you said Moss. I think there's going to be a time and a place where our kids and our kids' kids are going to be saying, you got chased. You got Jefferson. You got, I think that we're in this new age with the wide receiver position. Maddie, the way that you break down lines is the way that I break down wide receivers.
Yeah.
we're in this very new age where, from both a on the field standpoint, but an off the field standpoint, these guys are so fucking good and so fucking marketable that if we don't embrace what's happening now, we are going to truly miss out as football fans. If we truly sit back and imagine ourselves, and I used to be against this side, but after seeing the film, I'm swaying another way. If we do not embrace this shit with McLaurin and this shit with Jefferson, and I'll put Chase in that category as well. If we do not embrace this as they can actually do this, we've done it with LeBron James. We did it in basketball with LeBron. We did it in hockey with Alex Ovechkin. We claimed that Alex Ovechkin was going to be the next Gretzky. We claimed that fucking LeBron James was the next Kobe Bryant or the next Jordan. We've done this time and time again with other sports. We've claimed that Floyd Mayweather is the next best thing to Rocky Marciano. Why are we afraid to do this in the NFL? Football is the only sport we are afraid to predicate someone as the next great thing. It's because we're stubborn as football fans, because we know how hard it is to take for records to break. I am now breaking my stubbornness on air. McLaurin, you're the next Rice. Jefferson, you're the next Moss. Chase, I don't know, but and even I'll put AJ Brown in this and in this conversation. I think AJ Brown could probably be the next Hines Ward.
What? That's a bold statement. I would like to say that I agree with you. I think that football fans are harsher. I think a lot of it comes down to like those greats that we compare to now, our generation. Like we don't remember a ton of Michael, Scotty, the Bad Boys in Detroit. Like we don't
take it there, sis. Yeah, it's all
you know what I mean?
shit.
Like unless you grew up with that, like
Hearns
you
with
don't
the
know
switch up
it,
his
right?
name. Yeah.
But like these younger generations, like my little sister is obsessed with basketball, obsessed. And she will argue till the day she dies that the NBA is so much better now. And she has no idea what she's talking about. And so like, you know what I mean? Like, it's completely different. And so like, I mean, and I'm not trying to talk shit, but like my dad played professional basketball for a hot minute. And so like I grew up on VHS games of Michael Jordan in his prime. I grew up with VHS tapes of Nike camp, which is like Michael Jordan's summer camp that he had where all these athletes would just come and ball out. So like I grew up with that type of stuff. The way I view the NBA is a little bit different. I think that these guys are playing like big pansies in the league now. And so it's hard for me to
playing
watch.
Soft, yeah.
So as football fans, I think that I absolutely agree. I think the difference is you think about the amount of games in the NBA. So it takes a lot for you to remember one specific game or like one insane play. Like it really does. Football, whole other story. We have a lot smaller of a season and
a lot smaller of a career span.
Yeah.
And so like when we talk about like the greats of football, like the greats of football, you can even go back to, I can name some players from the 30s.
Yeah. I mean,
that's
it's
different. You know what I mean? And it's just like there's so much history with football and it's passed down. Whenever I fell in love with football, I fell in love during the Aikman era. I got to learn about football all the way back to what led them up to the Cowboys dynasty. Like that's what my stepdad shared with me. That's knowledge he passed on.
I remember learning about football when the Chiefs were still in Texas. Like my dad taught me that. I remember the Oilers being a team.
Yeah. And so like that's what I mean is like with football, it's like it's America's thing, it's tradition. Like that's what I want to say. Football, we really respect tradition and history, and we really like to honor the ones who came. That sounds so cheesy, but really the ones who came before us because it shaped the game. I don't feel like any other sport really does that. Baseball used to, and I think that they've gotten away from it.
I would say for football more so than other sports, I feel like people get forgotten, and we also kind of overshoot. I feel like we overshoot quite a bit with like this guy's the next, right? We always choose like the GOAT guys more than other sports do. Like if you were going to talk to me about, yeah, I think so. I think like we forget about guys that were relevant for 13 years, but like. If someone said, hey, who do you think, Terry McLaurin would probably be like a quarterback proof guy? I would say You mean like Brandon Marshall? Like, why doesn't anybody talk about him?
Yeah, Brandon Marshall was.
You know, like, but no one talks about Reggie Wayne still. Like, you know, they're already forgotten. You know what I mean? I like, what's so bad about being the next Reggie Wayne, the next Steve Smith, these guys that Mike Wallace, even, you know, these guys that played 8, 10, 12 years and were relevant, you know, but we're always shooting for the Randy Moss, Jerry Rice. And I'm like, but
the standouts.
Yeah,
hold on.
Brandon Marshall was a standout.
But I'm shooting
Brandon
for.
Marshall
I'm
was a
shooting for.
standout.
Hold on. I'm
DeAndre
shooting for
Hopkins
it, though.
is a standout.
I'm shooting
That's
for
true.
it though because
Which Terry McLaurin for me
as
is
an analyst, I with all the conviction in my heart, I believe this. Like
I think it's just like it's not just you specifically, but like I bet you, like I already guarantee people forgot about Golden Tate. He's been out of the league for not even a whole year yet.
No,
Golden Tate was like the
hard.
yak leader, right? Deshaun Jackson will be forgotten in 3 years, like, which is going to be a shame because Deshaun Jackson played forever.
I don't think Deshaun Jackson will be forgotten.
Yeah, I don't think that
not
Jackson's
necessarily with
forgotten,
amongst us, but I feel like in general, like no one's going to say he's the next Deshaun Jackson.
No,
like, you
but
know, that's going to be a pain. But I'm just in general, like football as a whole.
I think like across the board maybe, but true fans of teams, like they're gonna remember those players. Like even in Oklahoma, the boss was one of the shittiest NFL players that there ever was, and you cannot walk anywhere in Oklahoma. I guarantee you fly into Oklahoma, you will come across somebody wearing the boss jersey, not an OU jersey, an NFL jersey.
Yeah,
like
I get what you're saying on that.
People will keep some history, and will it be every player? No, but I guarantee you that I can name more Hall of Fame football players than basketball players, anything like that. And I grew up
the one jersey that I want to own is Doug Williams. And I don't have a Doug Williams jersey. I don't have a Doug Williams jersey.
But my point
say something about that.
Forgotten. It's more about comparison, right? We don't.
I see what you mean.
Or like, you know, like. We don't talk about that. We're always shooting for like these Hall of Famers, but the guys that are not Hall of Famers that are possible, you know, if Brandon Marshall would have been on a team for 15 actuals all his entire season, he could have been a Ring of Honor guy, right? I feel like we lose a lot of that. Like these other really great, like if I had a linebacker and they told me he was the next Dante Hightower, I'd be stoked. Dante Hightower is amazing, but we're not going to talk about Dante Hightower anymore.
The next Lamar Arrington.
We're doing it with Patrick Mahomes right now.
No one's talking. People are short of WFT fans. No one's talking about Ryan Kerrigan anymore, right? And Ryan Kerrigan.
I still think about that man.
You know?
Also, that he was so close.
I want a trivia
on that
question
Thursday night shit with that OJ Howard touchdown, dude. Kerrigan, he was close with that arm, dude.
But he's gonna be forgotten outside of Washington.
You said you want to post a trivia question. You said you want to do a trivia question for the chat.
No, she'll beat me on that.
Oh
for sure.
no, I said I want a trivia question with that.
Yeah.
Oh.
All
right.
Sorry, I was about to say the jersey thing.
Down.
Sorry, the jersey thing. I live close to Detroit. Y'all know that. I see a shocking amount of Javid Best jerseys. Like it surprises me every time I see it. But like at least like 5 to 6 times every couple of months, I'll see a Javid Best jersey, and I love that for some reason. I don't know why.
I have a Santana Moss
Derek
jersey
Thomas
in my
is
closet.
Derek. So good.
No, Derek Thomas is he's one of the greats, bro.
Yeah, but you know what? No one's comparing. No one's saying that this guy's the next Derek Thomas or the next Tamba Ali. You know, next Justin Houston.
Hey, I'm loving this talk. I'm loving this talk. I love how we all broke this down.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to have a history of football podcast and like just really get into the.
That's the thing that we do. That's the thing that we do actually do. Like
in the off season.
Yeah.
I'm new to this world.
I'll do it, but I'll do it in the style of Comedy Central's Drunk History. It'll just
do it.
That ball was caught so good.
We're rewriting the whole offseason.
Like, oh my god, you see that guy do the thing with the ball?
Hey,
yeah, that was pretty good.
The Arizona Cardinals right now currently remain the only undefeated team in the league.
That is true.
Are they?
Get me warmed up.
Are they? Maddie on that. She got me on that one. By the way, when I thought the Rams could beat them.
Everyone's ready to go off on this topic. I love it.
am.
Going off. Are they the NFC Super Bowl favorites? Like, are they NFC darlings, or like, how does this work out? I don't know who I want to go first, so I'm gonna let y'all fire the fuck off.
I'll do it. What was the question?
I don't think Mike got his. I don't think Mike got his take in for the Jerry Rice thing.
We keep.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, I did. Because I did the mic drop.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
What
about Pat?
We just started talking about
Kings kind of killed it. So
I'm sorry.
One thing I was
I thought it was I mean, like you killed it. Like you
did
blew,
good.
like good. Thumbs
What
up.
about
Two thumbs up.
The homie Pat.
Thanks, Maddie.
Wait, yeah, no, Pat went. I think Pat went in the middle of someone else's take.
No, I was trying to get in earlier, and my microphone was muted, and I thought you guys kept talking over me, and I was getting upset. And then I realized I was making the mistake. So I am no longer upset.
You have just described most of my life.
I will say, I want to go back to what Robbie said about people not saying things like you're going to Kobe someone or Kobe as they're shooting threes or Moss.
Like Moss someone, yeah.
We started to see that when OBJ made his big catch.
Three
and then OBJ fell off. And we don't see that anymore. The longevity of careers kind of hurts that. The consistency doesn't always translate year to year in football as we see in sports like basketball. And it's a very sad thing that we have. And I think fantasy football gets in the way of that for the health of football as a whole.
I agree with that because it's really hard for me to like switch my brain from like fantasy to like an actual football.
What is good for the NFL team is a question that often runs so crisscross with
fucking week one
what is good
Zeke
for your fantasy football team.
Right. Week one Zeke. People had a cow. Had a fucking cow about it. It was
the man's pass blocking was so dirty. It was beautiful.
That dude was taking it to the fucking face like a champ.
Beautiful. Textbook pass blocking, and everybody wanted to drop his ass.
What's Zeke doing out there? I don't know. There's other dimensions to the game.
Everybody wants to be upset when the starting running back doesn't get 100% of carries and doesn't have the full workload of everything.
Or I'll see motherfuckers on Twitter, watching Red Zone, not keeping track of the whole. Like, is this player even playing today? Are they hurt? Or I'm like, nah, motherfucker, they're out there. They're just doing other shit. You know what I mean?
The amount of people who can't even tell you what coverage is on the field. Like, don't fucking talk to me until you can tell me what defense they're facing. Yeah, Dallas Cowboys came out with a game plan to fucking destroy the Bucs secondary because there is none. And then everybody's like, oh, Dub Zeke, he's not going to get any looks. Are you kidding me?
They
weren't getting any opportunities.
Hey, Maddie.
Sorry,
hey, Maddie.
I'm going to tone it down.
No, you're good. No, hey, Maddie. Hey, what if I told you nobody on Rumboyz Fantasy Network knows shit? That was a fucked up joke. That was a fucked up joke, and I'm not gonna. That was low. That is
true. I don't know anything.
I really don't.
All I'm gonna say is I would love for him to come at me because I'm usually not this cocky. I really truly think I know more about football than he does, and I would love to just sit down and have one person. Like I would love it. For real, yeah. Put us on a Zoom chat or whatever the StreamYard this is. Have a neutral person. Like, let's fucking break down some shit and talk football.
Yeah, and
I also want to see your fucking page stub because, like, I would like to know how much money you make and what you do that you feel like you can diminish other people because you think that they're not worthy of you financially.
She's so
just
badass.
Saying.
She's so badass. Oh my god.
Am I right? Look at me. Am I right in the private chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Without me even looking, I'm gonna say
sorry,
yeah.
He struck a nerve.
Yeah.
Hey, all good. That was fucking beautiful.
I just want to make sure I was on the right track.
Don't gotta tell me about this shit after the show, man. I don't know.
We got you.
We got you.
So the Arizona Cardinals remain the only undefeated. Did I already do this one?
That is true.
No, we
didn't finish.
We didn't even get started. Yeah.
I think you mentioned you said it. But
yeah,
ready.
The Arizona Cardinals.
I want Maddie to start.
No. I want to. I'm a little worked up.
I know. That's why I want you to start.
Listen, I've gone toes with a couple people today.
I stand Maddie. Autumn stands.
She's gone 11 toes with people already.
I stand
I love
Autumn.
Autumn's my favorite.
She's gorgeous, first of all.
This is where we all slow clap.
No, I do think I need a second to cool down because
in honor of Toby.
Maddie.
Take a second.
Maddie. Yes.
I will say though that the one point that we do have to touch on
is
football and fantasy should not be taken together, right? Like that's why I had that Jalen Hurts battle there. Like I get it, he's putting up fantasy points, but is the dude actually fucking good right now?
Yeah, because like one of these is a sport, one of these is a pretend game within a game. People like there is an intersection, but where it cuts off, it's fucking. Woo,
are we gonna debate this, or are we gonna?
No, we're not debating.
Fantasy
It's a fact.
I am 100% agreeing with you.
Yeah, this is 100% a fact.
Okay, so
100% agreeing.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna. The panel is gonna look at the script. I'm gonna have you guys look at the show sheet. Either hold up a 1 or a 2. One of these two topics will be the last topic that we debate tonight.
I thought we were going to debate the Cardinals thing.
We were going. Do y'all want to do the Cardinals? Do y'all want to do the Cardinals, or do y'all want to do the other one?
Y'all decide. I don't fucking know.
I'd rather do the other one.
You want to do the other one?
We have to choose.
I want us to choose.
We can make it quick.
The Cardinals leads towards the Super Bowl more. I like that better.
Okay, so then we'll make it the last topic. The last topic is going to be a premium pick. In order to get that premium pick, a matter of fact, I'm going to give that premium pick out for free this weekend. I'm going to catch us tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. I am dropping a tweet. Chargers, Ravens will be a premium tweet. It will be a premium bet. It is a free premium bet. So we will not be covering Chargers, Ravens tonight. Is that fair?
Oh, that's fine.
Your show.
It's y'all show.
I know. It's good. It's hard
because I want to cover both. So I'm just not going to say anything.
Then let's run it. Let's just fucking
I'm
run
just
it.
the sidecar clown. I don't have an opinion.
The Arizona Cardinals remain the only undefeated team in the league. Are the NFC Super Bowl favorites? Are they the NFC darlings right now? Maddie, I know that you were ready. Yeah, I know, Maddie. I know that you were ready. Yeah, I was gonna just let you go first and just let whoever chime in. Like I was just gonna let this one rip.
Then I chime in.
Okay.
Haven't you people ever heard of Cardinals in the goddamn bowl?
Hey, there you go. I love it.
The Panic at the Disco references are too hardcore. Maddie, how do you feel about the Cardinals being the NFC darlings? And then we'll just let it happen. I want Maddie.
We're just gonna roll.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So we're gonna roll call.
Oh, I see what you did there.
No,
and I think that the Cardinals are obviously making moves because they feel like they're going to be Super Bowl contenders, and I think that they have a great team. First of all, I think they're going to lose this week to the Browns. I stated that on Twitter, and I stand by it. They're going to lose this weekend, and I truly, in my heart of hearts, believe that the Dallas Cowboys are a better team than the Arizona Cardinals. And if we want to debate it further, I'll get into the nitty-gritty.
Well, I mean, I'm sure your coworkers are gonna fucking exchange values with you.
I know. That's why I'm saving my detailed points so I can cut in.
Herms, Pat, and then the rest. Let's go. Run it. Go.
Pat.
I think there's 5 teams in the NFC that can really make a run at the Cardinals, between the Bucks, Packers, Rams, and the Cowboys. So I don't think the Cardinals, for sure, they don't run the table for the perfect season, but I also don't think that they run the table in the postseason. I don't think they have a team that would do that. I think
running on tables very dangerous because once you're at the edge of the table, you will fall off.
Parkour.
Pretty accurate.
But all that to say, I don't think the Cardinals win it all this year. It's not going to happen.
They're a team of birds. I mean, what do you expect? They're all birds.
I really want somebody to have a differing opinion so I can go toast.
Let's go.
I have a Cardinal tattoo. That's kind of cool. There you go. Shout out the Cardinals.
That is cool.
23 likes. Keep running that shit up. Keep running that shit up.
It's a memorial for my grandfather. R.I.P. Pat Pep. There we go.
Aw. Pat.
Raj, go.
Oh, am I actually? Oh, fuck. Okay.
Yeah, you fuck.
All right, my bad. Shit. I guess I'm gonna be the opposition, like I tend to be. Fuck it. Cardinals are going to the Super Bowl. So are the fucking Steelers. How about this? Fuck you guys.
Cardinals Steelers again.
Cardinals Steelers again.
Don't lie to the public. Don't lie to the public.
This time it's gonna be a TJ1. Shut up, Beckham. Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. If I'm being realistic, I don't think so. They're too young. Give them some time, though. They'll be there eventually. But I think it's the Bucks again. They're so fucking good.
Okay, Pang. Pang, pang, pang. Or did I let Pat go yet? I don't even know.
Pat, did you go?
I did.
Okay. I know
I
I'm
can't
sure,
remember.
but so for me, it's gonna be no. I'm just not a Cardinals guy. I like the Cardinals. I'm not sold on Kyler Murray still. I think I'm gonna get yelled at for that one. He's good, but I have a feeling like he's just gonna continually be sporadic. That team I don't know what their identity is after even when I watched the game. I don't know what their identity is. I feel like they just do shit. And I'm like, cool, that's winning games. I think maybe someone else can clear me up on that. Like, I really don't know what the fuck their identity is when I watch it.
I'll say this.
Well,
Kyler Murray has not shown that he can do game-winning drives the way Brady, Rodgers, Stafford can.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Against in the NFC. That's concerning to me.
I don't think that's the problem. I really don't. If you look at the film, I think that the reason why they've been so all over the place is actually good play calling. They are playing towards the defense's weakness. They're reading off of what's being presented on the opposite side of the ball. If you want to get into the nitty gritty about why the Cardinals are not going to make the Super Bowl, it is because of their defense. And everybody thinks that their defense is amazing. Their defense is not that amazing. They're 13th in DVOA. They can't really stop the run.
It kind of reminds me of the Chiefs defense when they were kind of doing better. Like they have like really strong pieces and that like gets them enough, like Chandler Jones,
and
don't break.
But they're gonna get exposed this week without Jones, and that's a big reason why I think that the Browns are gonna win. Like they're 30th in
Nick Chubb, though.
Without Nick Chubb.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, you guys want to debate this? Because absolutely.
I'm just asking. I'm not debating.
We're not debating. It's just a question of.
Yes, I do think so.
I wanted to go.
I think that Kareem Hunt is going to be just fine. Secondly, that offensive line
is pretty good this year.
Yeah, and that offensive line, the interior of that offensive line, like literally gives me chills watching them. Absolutely amazing. The Cardinals defense is going to struggle without Chandler Jones, first of all. I think that J.J. Watt plays a lot off of Chandler Jones from like the film that I've been watching. And I think that he's going to struggle without him in the game this week. So I think that already gives the Browns an advantage. But the Cardinals are already 30th in giving up first downs to running backs. They're gonna run the ball down their throat and they're gonna win, and I don't think that that's sustainable. They faced the Cowboys. What was that? What week was that?
Chargers. What was that? Week 4, week 3.
I don't know. I'm getting all my weeks mixed up. Anyways, I don't think the Cardinals can make it to the Super Bowl, but I don't think that it has anything to do with Kyler Murray or the offense. I think that it's the defense. I'm sorry. I'm done. Okay. I'll just write about it. I'm going to go rant about it. Like, I'm going to start a blog.
DrRo.com. Let's go.
Here's where all the Rumboyz are wrong.
Hey.
No.
All right. So, do I think the Arizona Cardinals are going to beat the Cleveland Browns? Yes.
No, what
are
the
they going to be?
is this?
No, that's not the topic.
Hey.
I got it, bro. Hold on.
I know.
I'll get rid of it.
I did it.
Moderate that.
I got it. Don't worry.
Moderate that shit.
It's not even. It's not even showing up in the chat, in the actual chat. It's all good.
Yeah, get that going now. Hurry.
Yeah, no, it gets caught up in YouTube's auto system.
Thank you. Oh my fucking god. Whoa.
I don't even know what happened.
I seen that you did that in chat. Just fucking mute him. Like don't just time him out. Fully mute him.
What's wrong? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey yo, that motherfucker.
You know, that's
we haven't had it. Yeah, we haven't had a timeout someone in 2 years, or a year and a half. Holy fuck. All right, let's be responsible adults here. We're just gonna move on to the next topic. I think that's the best thing to do.
Yeah, you don't want me going toes with him.
Oh god. Oh fuck. All right. Chargers versus Ravens. Both are 4-1. Okay. So someone's gonna catch a second loss. We are doing this as a free premium. We're not doing a lot of free shit this weekend. There's people are gonna be like, what are they giving away? And like, y'all just gonna find out come Sunday morning. Chargers versus Ravens, both 4-1. Someone has to lose the second game. Both are dominating the AFC. Who wins this matchup and why?
Who rolls?
Mike, go ahead and go.
I got the Chargers winning.
Okay,
Okay,
Raj got Chargers.
I think it's good. I am still torn on this one, but I think it's going to be close. I think both quarterbacks are going to have a day, and I do think that Hollywood Brown is going to have a decent day, even though Bateman's going to be in. But if I had to pick right now, I'm picking the L.A. San Diego Chargers.
All right, Maddie, Payne, and y'all know what to do.
I'm sorry, that was really mean, Mike. I respect your opinion. I'm feeling really feisty today. You know what? I woke up feeling dangerous.
Well, she's a Ravens fan.
Man.
She's a Ravens fan. What do you expect?
The girl is so dangerous.
Maddie's a fan of players. Maddie has like a lot of players that she's fans.
I know.
So yeah,
they're all
Oklahoma. Yeah,
No,
I'm curious about this take. So you got Ravens?
I do have the Ravens. The Chargers are 30th or 31st in DVOA. They can't stop the run. So maybe Hollywood Brown will catch a ball, but this is going to be a run-heavy game. They're going to pound the ball down their throat. That's what's going to happen. Mark Andrews is going to go off again. I really worry about the Chargers. Yeah, the Chargers right guard situation. I just feel like the Ravens defense hasn't been that great, but they have to be just slobbering at the mouth right now to come after that right guard. It's not a good situation. Anyways, yeah, so that's where I'm at. Brandon Staley, ballsy. He's going to do some crazy things on fourth down. I expect that now. I enjoy watching it.
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, and that's what's going to kind of test the Ravens a little bit because they need to be able to hone in and stop on fourth down. But I think the Ravens have this, and they're going to run down their throats.
Hell yeah. Pang.
I actually have a really hard time picking who's going to win on this. I don't think it's as one-sided as people are going to assume. But if I had to pick a team, I'm sorry, Maddie, but I'm going to take the Chargers. And it's only probably going to be down to a one score. So, and I don't know which way it switches. I feel like as much as I gave crap to Austin Eckler coming into the season, that guy is just something right now. Austin Eckler and Mike Williams and Keenan Allen is probably the sexiest trio of skill positions in the league. I can't think of anything else right now that comes close.
But you shut down that pocket on Herbert and you take away his robotic precision, and I don't know how well he's going to do. And I really think that the right guard's going to be trouble. And here's the thing that a lot of people don't realize about the line that they should. Everybody's like, "Oh, left side, weak side. Your left tackle, your left guard. Everybody has to be so much better." The right side is actually a lot harder on the offensive line than the left side. Why?
So
you run zone.
More players.
So if Herbert was a worse quarterback, I would more likely agree. But my issue is that the Ravens haven't been this really stout defense, right? The injuries took that away from them. And I think that's what scares me, right? Marlon Humphreys can only be on one guy, two if, but and there's other guys that are good on the team. And that's what scares me.
I just think that it's going to be shut down before that. I really do. And I know that the Ravens haven't been that great, but like I said, that whole right side of that line it's going to be bad. What's going to happen is I'm not going to get fully into it. They're going to run some coverages. They're going to blitz. They're going to run.
My thing is I still think the Browns defense is just good enough, better than currently what the Ravens are. And we saw what happened last week. And that's why I'm just it's just one of those things that the teams are going to be good. And to top it off, both quarterbacks are guys that play down to the last second. So that's what's scary. Like I said, it's not like they're both bad guys. If this was Kyler Murray, so I'd be like, he has, as Pat pointed out, doesn't put up game-winning drives. But both these guys do. Jackson and Herbert will play down to the last second in overtime.
They both play better under pressure.
Exactly. So
I would say both of them, yeah.
They both do. And that's one of those things that's just hard to calculate. How do you calculate greatness like that for both teams?
And I will say it is hard because I am a fan. So going back to that whole thing, I mean, I get it. I just kind of feel like the Browns film gave the Ravens exactly what they needed to be able to defeat them and expose their weakness. But we'll see. It's going to be a good game regardless.
Hey,
Yes.
I'm so excited to fucking get into film sessions with everyone here on this panel because like everyone's brought up so many crazy points. Like we may start this members only film session series like a little bit early, because like y'all see shit that I see, but then y'all see shit that I don't see. And that's incredible. Iron sharpens iron. Like iron sharpens iron. There's no denying that. That's why everyone here is fucking great at their jobs, like outside of what we do on camera here.
If you want those running back takes, I got you.
You're a running back guy. I'm a receiver guy. Maddie, she covers lines.
To randomly talk about the Austin Eckler though, like he's probably he's busting a fucking Christian McCaffrey right now. It's absolutely.
Months ago, I got clowned for having him so high in my ranks. People were like, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like,
"Who has Eckler on a team right now?"
Like,
I have Eckler on a team.
I don't, and I fucking cry.
I have so much exposure because it made so much sense.
Same. I fought him so hard. I fought him so hard.
I didn't fight his talent. I fought his durability.
That was what I thought too. I didn't think he was going to say durable.
But he's a second round pick. That's fine. I have him on some things.
Eckler's the only player that cares about your that cares about your fantasy team. Raj, what's up?
He was my RB4.
Sorry, no.
You should
I was
have
going to say
the first round.
There was questions right about people saying, "Oh, was it Anthony Lynn before, or was it Eckler not being able to handle a bell cow load?" I think that's figured out now, right? Like, is that confirmed? Can we stop those questions? Because I've still seen people asking that shit for whatever reason. Can we put that to rest?
He sustained injuries.
Eckler in the second. I got Eckler.
I took him in the second, but he should have been a first round pick. That ass.
Yeah.
I also think Kamara is missing Joe Lombardi more than we think as well.
Ooh.
Oh fuck yeah!
Funny enough, him and McCaffrey were both
the target
110
consistency
picks
has been very
going off.
frustrating. I'm really concerned, but yeah, that's.
He's like, and everyone gave me flack for he was a 13th pick. He was a 13th pick.
No, if you got him at 13, I would have been fine with that. He's
Beautiful.
such a great.
He was the perfect round pick in my opinion.
Let's go, Raj. Let's get Raj and St. Pat. For more deep analysis of this game, you guys can catch Rumboyz Premium. Sunday we're gonna break it down. We're gonna break it down a little bit more, but you catch us in the chat on our Discord channel. Giving you guys all that premium information. Us as a staff, we just sit back, we talk. Hey guys, this is what we want to give out to them. You know, this is going to be cost effective, and we give you guys that info. Keep checking it out. We're steady building the premium program. It's a new program, so keep checking it out. Let's go, Raj. Let's go, Pat. Give us your takes. Chargers, Steelers. Hey.
Oh, Chargers, Steelers.
Ravens.
Yeah, what game are you talking about?
Or Chargers.
You really went there. That was a real dirty dig.
Chargers, Ravens. Fuck Chargers.
Yeah, no, I got Chargers. Just like basically everyone is saying. I think. Also, real quick, I did some film study on the Ravens defense. Fucking Odafe Owe. I don't even know if that's how you say his name. Getting fucking overrated. Those pressures.
I don't think so.
Dude, I watched every single one of those pressures. He had maybe one good play out of like 10 or 11 that he's had so far. We'll talk about this.
One? Okay.
We'll talk about this.
Yeah. I want to see what you see.
Okay.
He was their draft pick this year, right?
Yeah, first rounder.
Round?
I would like to say that Raj is a Steelers fan. If you
I'm speaking objectively.
Thanks, sis.
And Maddie is a Ravens fan.
Maddie is a Ravens
fan.
He's a Cowboys fan.
And I'm a Cowboy. I'm a Players fan. If I had to choose a team, it would be the Ravens, but I grew up obsessed with the Cowboys. But I like football for football. Like I prefer football
100%.
over fantasy. But like, you know what? I like to fuck with fantasy sometimes, but like I'm in it for the game. And just to touch on this, Steeler Nation 412, I agree. Najee is getting better as he goes along. He's developing beautifully.
Which comment
and I'm done.
Which comment was it?
Steeler Nation 412.
Was it this one?
Yep.
One? Okay, there we go. I got you.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Thank you for the help on production. All right. And then let's go St. Pat.
All right. I'm leaning Chargers on this game. It's going to be a very close game. I think it's going to be a really, really good game. Maddie kept bringing up the pressure from the right side of the line. I will bring up a counterpoint to that Herbert is one of the top 10 quarterbacks in the league in terms of QBR when under pressure.
Why though? Why?
Because he's cute.
Do you know why, or do you just know the stat? Because
I just know the stat.
Yeah, why is because the pocket has held up and he has been able to be completely protected, precise. Like that is his superpower, is the fact that he is able to stay protected and he can be precise. That is weakened now. And so I'm telling you, I don't think that he's going to do well if he's continually he hasn't been like pummeled. And I really think that that's what's coming, whether it's the Ravens this week or later on down the line. Like, unless they fix some things, like he's going to start getting taken out and he's not going to be able to do well outside of the pocket in a shitty situation.
Okay.
Give him a couple times getting hit. Anyways, that's just my opinion.
Yep. Thank you for that, Maddie. I think it's going to be a really close game, but I also want to say I don't think this is going to be the last time these two teams play this year. There is probably a greater than 50% chance that these two teams will play at some point
in the playoffs.
And in the playoffs, if not one of them, if not in the championship game for the AFC.
I really think that's a good point.
Could you imagine that being the Ravens losses the Raiders?
If teams are thinking that, do they hold anything back right now?
No.
Oh no.
That's hard for me because I feel like the Ravens don't usually hold things back.
I don't feel like they will. I think there's a chance.
Between
that's such a good point.
Between that Washington Chiefs game and this Chargers Ravens game, there's going to be so much post game film, win or lose for either side, that all of us as analysts are going to have to sit back and be like, all right, what the fuck? Like, I think that a couple of the matchups that we covered tonight and a couple of players that we covered tonight really we're putting Herbert in a captain in a DFS lineup this weekend. Weeds, we're doing that. Come on, that Sunday morning vibes. We're gonna hit you with that
one
shit.
Question for you, Robbie. Do you think this has potential to be game of the year?
This Chargers Ravens joint. I don't know if it's game of the year because of how the matchups are going to play out. I could see this as a 28-21 type of scenario. So it's going to be as electric as some Chiefs Rams shit from a couple of years ago. But
hell, even the Browns last week with them too. That was wild also.
Yeah, I think that it also goes off of like, how do you enjoy your games? Do you like what side of the ball do you like to watch? What do you like to see happen? Like all of that plays into it because some people really like the high scoring, exciting, like super fulfilled games. And then other people really like the details side of things. And it could be a low scoring game and they're just as happy.
Yeah.
That's what's hard.
Could we as a group right now be running into an issue where we are upset happy?
My wife is sending me photos from the Warriors.
Ravens
game.
are currently the favorite at minus 145.
Are they the favorite?
They're currently at minus 145. Yet only one out of the 7 of us have said Ravens.
I'm going Chargers. No, I'm going Chargers.
Okay.
I'm going Chargers.
That feeds the point I'm asking right here is, are we a little upset happy right now that in a game that is fading this way and we've been very upset happy, are we missing something?
There's definitely something that we're fucking missing.
So
and we're not gonna have that question answered until NFL AM Sunday morning.
I will say, my opinion has not come, and it really hasn't even come from being a Ravens fan. I really don't think so. But just breaking, I haven't looked at money lines or anything like that. I'm just talking about what I saw in the film that I've been breaking down versus what I anticipate is going to happen. That's where my opinion came from.
This is the trap of the week.
It is the trap of the week.
And you know what the BS is? This game is not even a national televised game.
No, it's not. So that's also a bigger piece.
Yeah, and nobody expected these two teams to be like this. They really didn't.
Like,
wait,
I don't
what teams?
look, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Everyone that's viewing us at home, I know that Pat and Mike are gonna be here. I'm assuming that now that Ping is back. I don't know how. Like, I want to try and get as many of us together Sunday to kind of get you guys together and get you guys straight. There's a lot of knowledge on this panel. This is probably one of the more knowledgeable panels that we've really comprised, and one of the more eclectic and versatile panels. Bye weeks are here. Let's just be transparent as a staff. Hold on, as a Rumboyz Fantasy Network staff, let's just be transparent with the people that are relying on us right now. Okay, guys, and lady, there we go. Look, for everyone at home, we take your lineups just as serious as we take our own lineups, and we take the advice and everything we break down just as serious as what you guys are. This is the week that I need everyone in the chat and I need everyone at home to really, really, really tune in Sunday morning. 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific. We are live.
Let's do 7. Let's do 10:30.
Man, I gotta wake up and shit.
No,
Dude,
I'll
yeah.
I'll get up. London game.
Well, we're gonna do. We're going.
Oh, it is a Dolphins game. You're right. It's the Dolphins.
I can do a half hour early.
If something changes, we will release it on our Twitter and also on the Discord. But listen, for everyone at home that is viewing us, as we continue to wrap up here, look, we need you guys to tune in Sunday morning. A lot of changes have happened in the league. I mean, Kareem Hunt's going to be the starter for the Browns. Something that we didn't have enough time to talk about and cover.
I had to rewrite my article twice this week because of injuries.
Sis, I wish I had something that I could have said right there, but like other than welcome to the industry.
I'm new to this still. No,
I know, like I know, and like all I had.
I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Anyways, I am new. I am new. I've only been doing this for like 2 months, and this is my second article. Like,
it doesn't.
I know I'm new. It doesn't hurt my feelings.
Hey, would you be pissed if I told you it doesn't get easier?
Really, because I'll get better at it, so it'll be okay. No, I didn't mean that shitty. I'm just saying.
No, that's how you know. That's how you
okay.
attack a challenge. No, that's how you attack a challenge. Nothing gets us down. All right. So as we close out the show and before we get into outros, I would like for everyone right now on the panel to take a sip. If you believe Duval gets his first win this weekend, everyone take a sip. If not, don't take a sip.
I know nothing about this one. How about it?
I don't even know they're playing, to be honest.
I'm taking Miami over Duval. I did not take a sip.
I take Miami over Duval and Duval to fire Meyer during the bye week.
Oh my goodness.
That would be beautiful.
Gosh,
The best thing that could happen for Trevor.
That's
Lawrence.
a wet dream and a half. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. We greatly appreciate you guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Also hit that like button. I would like to introduce you to the biggest, the brightest, best motherfucking sports. I'm not going to say fantasy. I'm not going to say NFL. Just sports personalities across the motherfucking ethosphere, if that's even a word. We will start with Herms and then work our way around. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the outro session. Herms, take them away.
Okay, at Herms NFL for the tweets, and your boy Charles out here in these streets. If you come back in the comment section and say some fucked up fascist bullshit, because I ain't got no time for none of that shit. So, like, I saw that.
Amen.
I know we deaded it, but like, seriously, if you come back and you say some shit like that with, you know, some fucking crazy ass shit in your profile picture, you will get to know what a sidewalk tastes like. So don't do that again.
Say amen. As we say amen, we pass it to the patron saint of fantasy football, ladies and gentlemen, St. Pat FF. Herms, I love you. I fucking love you. Big daddy energy, big fucking beat. Go ahead, Herms. Pat, take it away.
Not much to self-promote right here on Rumboyz. You guys know where I'm at. I will say this though. What you tolerate, you endorse.
Mm-hmm.
What you allow to come in through your emails, through text messages, through conversations, what you joke about, what you choose not to say and what not to respond to and to stop from happening, you endorse. Let that sink in. Let that impact the decisions you make, the people you hang around with, and who you are as a person.
Mm-hmm. You can
Do
wake
better.
up and choose. You can wake up and choose to be a positive person, or you can wake up and choose violence. And that's up to you to choose what you choose to do. You know, but at the end of the day, we're here to spread positivity. We're here to bring people together. We're here to talk sports and have a couple of drinks and give you really good advice. Hey, Raji, Rumboyz Raj.
Yeah.
6.
All right. So find me on Twitter at Rumboyz Raj. Whatever. Everything Rumboyz. And to that guy, I'm not gonna be as nice as the other two right here. And to quote Riley from the Boondocks, "Fuck you, fuck the plane you flew in on, fuck them shoes, fuck them socks with the belt on it, and fuck you." That's it. I'm not gonna say that next line because I don't want to get fucking canceled.
He's like, I don't want to get fired. He's like, I love my job. Hey, Raj, I love you, little bro, and I appreciate you.
Yeah, nah, whoever the fuck that motherfucker was, pull up. Seriously.
I love the
fuck
Pirate
around
Gang.
and find out.
The Pirate Gang does not play. We will make you walk the plank around this bitch. Hang.
I'm gonna set off just saying you can find me at Panks Picks FF on Twitter. Find me on Fancy Six Pack. I've taken a minor break just for personal reasons, as you guys haven't seen me. Also, I was on vacation too, so that was kind of cool. I'm also stoked. I want to point this out. This is my first show with St. Pat. I've actually been kind of waiting to hop on with this, so I did notice that. I'm kind of glad I got to finally do a show with you, man. Like, you have great knowledge, and I'm stoked to be a part of it, as always. And then, yeah, I got nothing else to say beyond that. Just catch me on there, catch me on SportsMe, and we'll move on from there.
That's up there with the best shows I've seen from you guys. God.
I love Daniel.
What else is there to say about it? From the land down under. Make sure you guys, everyone in the chat, don't fucking go anywhere. We have a toast at the end.
Oh, sorry. Last thing. If anyone thinks that we don't bet big money, you need to check my screenshots. Robbie knows. I've been sending them every week.
Yeah. We go hard. Yeah.
So come at me about me not taking shit seriously.
Yeah. We go hard. Hey, Payne. Hey, you ready for work Sunday morning? You back, baby?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm back now. I'm back.
Let's go. Hey, Maddie. Talk your ish, queen.
Listen, I've talked too much ish this week. People are really testing me left and right these days.
You body checking it. Don't
I fucking body check anybody. I really shut down a misogynistic asshole on Twitter today. Anyways, different story for a different time. But you can find me at Maddie Kroll on Twitter, on Instagram, same handle. I'm nice most of the time. Sometimes I'm funny. Don't come at me with racist shit. And for the person who had that name, that tag handle, I just want to let you know that that overwhelming feeling of hate is not normal. And I think that you need to seek out help, educate yourself, because there's something deeper that's going on. And I'm not going to talk shit on you, but I just want to let you know that I am going to be thinking of you, and I'm sending good vibes your way, because I do think that you need a lot of help. But if you're going to put that much hate into the world, you're only going to get that back. And what that tells me is that's what you have boiling up on the inside. And that's not okay, man. Like, you can live your life so much better. There's a much better path that you can go down than the one that you're on. And I mean, just kind of speaking from experience here, like, you know what? Like, I have interracial family members. I have Black uncles. I have Black cousins. I'm Native American, and I'm not going to get into the huge history of that, but my grandma came through the Trail of Tears. Her family did. She was pulled away from her home. Her family did. She was pulled away from her home and sent to an Americanization camp. So I know firsthand what it's like to be discriminated against. I don't look like the rest of my family. I've seen it happen to my family members right in front of me. And I just think that all of that is really just like coming from a true hatred in your heart. And you can live your life so much better than that. So find a therapist, find a support group, get yourself right, and don't come back on here with that shit or I will fucking destroy you.
Y'all are too nice. Fuck that guy, man. Y'all are too fucking nice.
These are y'all are too fucking nice. Hey, yo, drop the mic.
All right,
Drop
so
that da-da-da. Let's go.
you guys know where to find me. I love all you. Everyone love everyone. Fuck him.
Let's go.
Oh.
Let's
No, he
go.
needs to love the most because he's the one that's probably the most sad out of this entire group.
Listen, I'm going to say it like this. If you don't like me or if you don't like, you know, if for some reason you have to wake up and, like I said, you have to choose violence, here's what I like to offer you. Arms wide open, a big-ass motherfucking hug, okay? Because you need it more than I do. I've been through some shit and I've been through some dark shit. I'm vulnerable on my shit. I express it on Twitter. My followers know. If I'm having a bad day, I'm having a bad day. If I'm having a good day, I'm having a good day. Hey, listen. If you have hate in your heart, let it go. Don't let it out. Let it go. Just let it go. Because at the end of the day, there's a better place that you can go. And there's love and there's a lot of, you know, the first thing about building a community is that word at the end in all caps, unity. Here we built that. And here we're going to keep doing that. Y'all can hit us up on rumboyz.com. Y'all can visit our partner site, Dr. Roto. Y'all can hit up all these folks. We're here to give you advice. We're here to make you sharper. But at the same time, we're not here to diss anyone else and make them father. If need be,
I am.
be my
If you're
son,
gonna
be
bring
my
that shit
daughter,
in
but
here,
I'll
get the
make you.
fuck out.
I'll be father. I promise you'll be better if you just leave your excess feelings till departed.
He's
And that's
rhyming.
poetry.
I want to add one more thing. Don't judge somebody by what they look like, what their skin color is, their ethnicity, their religion. Like we're fucking past that. We're a big fucking, if you live in America, you're in a big fucking melting pot. So if you don't like it, like you should probably find somewhere else to go because that's where we're at in 2021. I don't give a shit what you look like. What I'm judging somebody on is what's in their heart, what they put out into the world, and that is the ugliest shit that I have seen in a really long time. So that's just sad. Like if you're gonna judge anybody, you should fucking look in a mirror.
Amen.
And I'm done.
Amen to that. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, listen. This has been Rumboyz After Dark. This is why it's after dark for the reason. We're not just gonna cover sports. We're also gonna talk from our hearts. I appreciate all you guys for tuning in. Follow this very esteemed panel of very influential, fuck their takes, influential people to follow because I promise you, you're going to miss out if you don't. Y'all know how to do this? Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboyz and girls, what it do. And that's what loyalty and family do. Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly.